we're not going to pick any teams or anything like that. Teams are already kind of randomly chosen and stuff for whatever you guys are doing. And I'll just be going through and giving you guys the information and stuff to practice communication. Whoever is the shot caller, target caller, and alt tracker, you guys are just going to be playing on that the whole time. So we're not going to be switching anything out necessarily for that way. If you're not a shot caller, target caller, or alt tracker, then you can switch people from that way. I may switch some things around if I need to. But overall, that's kind of how this PUGS is going to work. I'll be changing nicknames to whoever is shot caller, target caller, alt tracker, so we can kind of keep everything on order there. And go from that. I'm still trying to understand how I'm going to do this efficiently, since this is the second lobby. So just kind of bear with me. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing here, but other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, so let's go. If you guys heard this before, you guys don't have to listen to it. You can do some other stuff or whatever. But for the new people here who's never been a coaching lobby and stuff, for communication, this is how communication works. There's 3 roles in Overwatch. You have your shot caller, you have your target caller, you have your alt tracker. Your shot caller is going to be the first one to talk. So whoever's playing shot caller, you're going to be the first one to talk. Tell us what team comp we're going to be running, play style and pathing. These are things that you want to be mentioning as well. And then also after that, and this is going to be kind of mid-fight when you're going to be talking, is telling us if we need to continue engaging and disengaging. This is going to be very crucial, so that if we're losing 1 or 2 people, you can say, oh, well, we need to keep fighting because we can definitely win this, or we need to back out and reset. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're talking to your team and stuff to that effect. That's kind of all the talking you're really going to be doing during the fight. After the fight is over and when you're about to reset and do another fight, you're also going to be alt managing. So alt managing is just literally telling your team, hey, we're going to be using this alt and this alt. That's pretty much it, what a shot caller is going to be doing for the most part. A couple things when it comes to shot calling. You don't necessarily need to give a reason why you're saying something. You just need to tell everybody what to do. And you don't need to micromanage or anything like that. You just need to say, all right, we're going to use this alt, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, whatever. So just keep that in mind. Brandon, can you get in the lobby, or can I just see from stream? I'll open it up to people if they want to spectate, I think later on. I'm not going to have anybody in at the moment, just because I don't want people going in and out and stuff like that. Okay, so next is going to be your target caller. So target caller is going to be the second person to talk. They're going to be talking during the fight. And all they're going to be doing is calling targets. So whenever you're calling targets, there's going to be 4 things that you're really going to be looking for and listening to for the rest of your team to kind of tell us what you need to guide your team for, or to focus stuff down. So and I'll name this from the hardest, or not necessarily hardest, the most uncommon to the most common thing that you're going to be seeing and the easiest stuff to call. So the most uncommon thing is going to be low HP targets. So somebody's low HP, you can call that target out, but it's not going to be super common, especially when you're starting a fight. Nobody's going to be 1 HP as soon as you start a fight, right? Everybody's going to be usually pretty full HP. But if you see that happen, feel free to go ahead and call that out and focus stuff down for your, or help your team focus that down. Next thing is going to be positioning. So if you're out of position, then, or if somebody's out of position or something like that, somebody could be on our back line, somebody couldn't rotate correctly, call that out so your whole team can focus that down as well. So just kind of keep that in mind when calling those things out. Next thing is going to be abilities used. This is going to happen way more often than the other two, just because it's abilities. It could be our abilities, could be their abilities. Either way, that's something you want to be looking at. So if you see Zara use Bubble, Moira use Fade, or Reaper use Wraith, or Ana use Nade, May use Cryo Freeze, all of these things that are coming up, it could happen on your team, could happen on the enemy team. Any of these things that you want to look for, call out. If you see it happen or you hear somebody call an ability, go ahead and call that target so we can focus it down, so that, because they don't have that ability to rely on to save themselves. So look and listen for those things that are going on for your team. Last but not least, and this is going to be the easiest thing to call targets, is going to be calling targets that everybody on your team can hit. So if you're calling target that everybody on your team can hit, the easiest way to do this is hold tab or see what your team's running and look at your least mobile and closest range hero. If your least mobile and closest range hero can hit that target, then everybody else on your team should be able to hit that target. So a couple examples of this is like a Reinhardt, a Brig, a Zarya, Sigma, all this type of stuff. These are things that you want to be really looking for when it comes to calling targets, because if they can hit it, like I said, everybody else should be able to hit it as well. All right, so next thing, a little pro tip when it comes to calling targets and stuff. Make sure you're repeating names over and over and over again. You want to be annoying so your team can hear you over the other people that's talking and relaying information to you. So you got to make sure you're hyping everybody up and doing stuff like that. So just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to calling targets and everything. You don't want to be calling targets monotone, like, oh, let's focus this, let's do this. You want to make sure you're hyping everybody up to focus those same targets. All right. Next thing is going to be, and this is going to be the last person that's going to be talking, and also very important as well, is going to be ultimate tracker. So whoever's tracking ultimates, that's pretty much what you're doing as an ult tracker, tracking enemy ultimates. How you're going to be doing this is going to be 4 things as well that you're going to really be looking at. And these are not going to be done from easiest to hardest thing. This is just going to be things that you got to look for. All these things are equally viable to look at. So first thing is going to be kill feed. So if they're showing up in the kill feed all the time, they probably have a little higher ult charge. Next thing is going to be who's on fire, because if they're on fire, they probably have been getting some damage off, and they just didn't actually get the final blow on the hero, and they didn't show up in the kill feed. Next thing is going to be if they're, well, these last 2 things kind of go hand in hand. One is going to be watching your mirror team comp. So if it's like a Rhine v Rhine, or I'll use both examples here because they're both kind of opposites on how you're looking at things. So if it's a Rhine v Rhine, your Rhine won the fight, got all the kills, team fight went over quick and stuff like that. You can look at their Rhine, or look at our Rhine and say, oh, our Rhine's at 70%. You can probably assume the enemy Reinhardt is only at 20, 30, 40% or something like that, depending on when he died and stuff to that effect. Now, the complete opposites for the support line. So, if you are playing a support, like say you have support and you won the fight, and the fight was pretty quick, and that was pretty much what happened. Or if the fight's a little longer, you can probably assume the supports are going to have higher ult charge than the enemy team, than your team. Because if you're at 20% or 40% on ult charge on Ana, but the enemy team lost a fight, their Ana probably got more output of healing than you did, just because they were taking more damage. So it's a thing that you want to kind of look for and kind of pay attention to how long the fight's been going. Like I said, everything kind of goes into that bucket of like how to ult track and stuff like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Little pro tip when it comes to ult tracking. All we need is literally name percent, name percent, name percent. That's all we need every single time you're going to go ult track. And this is going to be done during the cleanup phase and before our shot caller talks again. After the cleanup phase is done, shot caller, you're going to be talking, making new plays, switching heroes, telling what ults we're going to be using, stuff like that. Now, for the other 5 people that are going to be playing, if you're not a shot caller, if you're not a target caller, if you're not an ult tracker, when your shot caller is talking, your main thing, if you're the other 5 people, is to be quiet and just listen. All you have to do is just listen to what your shot caller is saying, so you can make a better play and get in position and stuff like that. Once your target caller is talking, when you're fighting and stuff like that, your main job is to make sure you're relaying information for everybody to hear, and so your target caller can make better calls for targets. So when you're relaying information, you only need to relay information 1, maybe twice. You don't want to try to repeat information over and over and over and over again, because there's no reason to. You want to repeat, you also don't want to clutter it with your target caller. So if you're saying more no fade, more no fade, more no fade, if you're saying that and you're relaying information, but your target caller is calling out the McCree who has no flashbang and he's out of position or something like that, that's going to hurt, because now you have some people doing this, some people doing the other stuff. So you just got to keep that in mind as well. Now, the last thing, if you're not an ult tracker, when our ult tracker is talking, your job is to literally be quiet as well. That's all you gotta do, is just listen to what they're doing and go from there. You don't need to say anything, you don't need to call anything. That also goes for our shot caller. If our shot caller is talking, or if our ult tracker is talking, shot caller, try not to go over them unless you need to stop them from talking. and we need to make the plan. So it's going to be hand in hand. You guys got to work together and stuff like that to keep the comms clear and everything like that. It's very crucial that you keep comms clear during the setting because you need to be able to make these plays. All right, so now gets to be the fun part. Nobody unmute your mic or anything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to pick roles and stuff like that. This is how this is going to work. It's going to come first come, first serve. So what we're going to do is actually void, hybrid, or well, no, actually hybrid, and I don't know if there's any other mods. If you can go ahead and give everybody the PUGS role, it doesn't matter which one, just a PUGS role, so that they can join the group chat at the bottom. So we're going to give everybody the PUGS role. If you don't have that, you will now see toward the bottom of your Discord there will be a PUGS folder. When you click on that folder, there will be a red team, blue team, captains, contenders, stuff like that. This is what we're going to be using for the voice chat later on. So if once you see that in your thing, go ahead and go to the corresponding team that you are already set up on, please. I will be there in a second to I'll be there in a second to talk to you guys about what we're going to be doing with both teams. Who does not have roles? Okay, so okay, thank you, Hybrid. All right, so Hybrid, go ahead, join your teams, and then because I don't know if you can overlap me. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to both teams, so you guys can talk about some stuff, whatever you guys want to. I'll talk to you guys in a second, but I'm just gonna let the other team that I know I'm gonna talk to you guys first. All right. What? All right. Hey, I'm gonna talk to blue team real quick, so you guys can talk amongst yourselves on what you guys want to do and stuff like that, and then we'll go through and pick roles in a second. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
bet. We gotta choose a player icon.
Everybody here, mute your mic.
He's back.
Everybody mute your mic for a second. I'm going to explain how this is going to work. So you guys are blue team. What we're going to do is we're going to pick roles. So how this is going to work, it's not going to be roles on like you want to play DPS or anything like that. It's going to be roles on who wants to be shot caller, who's going to be alt tracker, who's going to be turret caller. That's what we're going to go for. It doesn't matter what you like to play or anything like that. If you want to play something specific, you should probably try to be a shot caller so you can make the team compositions. Everybody here should try to be flexible and stuff like that, just because, I mean, we're all here to learn communication. I don't care how good you are on anything else. I want you to make better calls and better plays and stuff like that. So that's the main goal of this lobby. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, so how this is going to work? I'm going to say, does anybody want any roles? If anybody wants any roles, you're going to go ahead and speak up. If nobody says anything, I'll go ahead and pick, going once, going twice, and then I'll say, this person, you're going to do this, or whatever, and then go from there. So just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to picking roles and stuff like that. So everybody go ahead, unmute your mic, and then I'll count down, and then whoever wants to be a role, then we'll go ahead and go from there. So Koala, if you want to go ahead and unmute your mic, and Spoochie, if you want to go ahead and unmute your mic, I'll go ahead and give a countdown. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Any roles? I'll go for who I see first. Does anybody?
I want shot caller.
Okay, so captain's going to be our shot caller. So hold on 1 second.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Yeah, no, I'm just very good at overhyping people.
Oh,
there you go.
I'm very good at making people annoyed at the sound of my voice in 1 minute.
Great.
And I copy this and then change nickname to that. And then shot caller.
Fucking.
Okay.
God, I hate this. I really.
All right. We have turret caller and we have alt tracker. Anybody?
I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna say no.
Well, I mean, this is where you learn. You learn it in these things. So if you want to learn how to do it, this is where you go to learn.
True.
So
fuck it. I'll do it.
Who is who?
Koala.
Koala. What do you want to do?
Alt tracker. I'll try and learn how to do that.
Okay. Copy that, and then Okay, then we need a target color as well. Going once, going twice. Okay, so we'll do Trash Genji. You're going to be our target color.
Alright, I was gonna ask for it, but I was kind of nervous, so that's good.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, I mean, like I said, this is where everybody's going to get to learn and stuff like that. So, if you want to learn how to do it, this is where you get to learn how to do it. So
I hope I get support then, because it helps me see the whole field.
okay, so you guys go ahead and talk about what you guys want to do, stuff like that. You guys are in defense, so you guys will get to defend first. Map's going to be King's Row, so you guys get to go ahead.
Set our own roles among each other, or is that something that happens randomly?
In game.
Yeah, it'll be yeah. This is where you guys get to communicate with what that's going to be. Yeah, because you have your shot caller, they're going to be making your team comps and stuff. So you guys, since you guys are on defense, you're going to have a little bit of advantage, like any other defense. So have some time to do that. I'm going to go explain all this to red team now. All right.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Usually he
Okay.
has old trackers, but I am not.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can't
So
alt track.
everybody, go
I
ahead and mute your
suck at
mic.
No,
We're all here to learn.
Yeah, everybody mute your mic so I can explain how to do this. Everybody's mic has to be muted so we can have a fair game. Once we get everybody's mic muted, then I'll go ahead and start talking and stuff like that. Hybrid, can you mute your mic as well? Okay, so
I have push to talk.
okay, never mind. All right, so what we're gonna do? This is gonna be called roll call. So I'm gonna go ahead and say how this is gonna work. I'm gonna say, does anybody want your rolls? If you want to roll or something like that, feel free to go ahead and say something once I clear up columns and say, all right, I'll give you a countdown. I'll say 3, 2, 1. Does anybody want your rolls? If you want to roll, go ahead, speak up. First come, first serve. If nobody picks anything, I'll say, does anybody want shot caller? Going once, going twice, and then I'll pick somebody to be shot caller, and then go from there. So just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to picking roles and stuff to that effect. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else I need to explain because I explained a little bit more to blue team on this, but this is a little bit quicker. All right, so everybody go ahead and unmute your mics, and then I'll count down, and then when I get done counting down, whoever wants whatever role, go ahead, speak up. But Lord and Clarity, go ahead and unmute your mic. Okay, so I'll go ahead and count down, and then whoever wants roles, go ahead and speak up with what you want. All right, 3, 2, 1. Then, okay. So, all right. So, all right, hold on. So we got Void as shot caller. So
exactly.
I'll do targets.
Change your nicknames to encompass your roles.
yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Shot caller. Okay, so who said they was going to alt track? Somebody, was that Lord or was that Clarity?
That was me, Clarity.
Clarity? Okay. Okay, so alt tracker. And then T, you were saying you want a target call, right?
Yes, hello? Sorry, my mic was being weird.
You're fine. You're wanting a target call, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple minutes to talk about what you guys want to run, all this stuff. The map is going to be King's Row, so we're going to be playing that. You guys do your best on stuff like that. Talk to your shot caller and everything. I don't care what you guys are going to be playing. It is going to be locked to 2-2-2 and everything like that, so just kind of keep that in mind. I'll change up the map every now and then to kind of give a little bit different team comp play styles and stuff. So just kind of keep that in mind. We're gonna keep everything on the same role, stuff like that. Did any of you guys have any questions about any of the roles or anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you guys. I'll be starting the round in about 30 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be starting in
I'm gonna
about
ask
30
them for the name
seconds.
of
Okay.
Wait, what should I?
All right. So we're gonna starting in 10 seconds. Lobby. Whoops. Maps. None. And King's Row. Blue. Green. If you're in stream and you're also in the Discord, please leave the stream.
Initiating match.
Okay. So let's look at the defense first, see what their plan is and stuff like that. So the defense is blue team, so.
For
Ready for battle.
and Symmetra.
I got all the tech except for ball under my belt.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
I got ball. Why don't we go Ryan Zarya?
Is anyone good
Zarya?
with
Got
playing?
it. What you want to take?
Is anyone
I'll
good
take
with
Ryan.
playing a healer? We still need a healer.
I can do a healer.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, okay.
I can do any of the healers.
Just-
Remember, the game is started, so we
it's not
gotta
about
hurry
who's
up
good
with
with
our
what.
comp.
Just decide a comp that you think would be good for this map, and we'll fill in. We'll do our best. So,
I don't know too much. Like,
okay.
whatever you think you guys could excel with, just play with it.
Okay.
Well, it's not a terrible. I made it 6 seconds.
5,
Okay, so
4,
if you
3,
see that someone is getting melted,
One.
Alright, we gotta
you
push up.
attackers
you keep
incoming.
them, or you tell them if they should change it.
How
Hanzo.
short of time is going to kill them,
Sorry, I
yeah.
just want to see that percent.
Yeah, like right now they're Zen and everything's not even back yet, and they're already fighting.
Back up, Ryan.
Like they can't even do anything right now, and Sushi's dead because of that. Not even ready to fight. So like that's when you literally need to give them space. They win this.
Eliminated their Hanzo. Oh,
Sorry, Andy, you're down support.
down DPS.
So right now they definitely need to just give them space. They should have just gave them space and gave them
You want
those
me
two
to
ticks.
touch or get off?
Zarya was super high charge. She could have got out and
You gotta
played
come
slow.
out.
And this is something that happens a lot of times when you don't understand how the game's really going to be working.
Hanzo.
Is they're just going to keep trying to push it, and the red team is going to dominate
Sorry, my bad.
if they're not even really coordinating anything.
Just back
Monkey
up.
on me.
On Zarya, on Zarya.
Okay, we need one down.
Okay, shot caller, this is on you. What's the plan? What are we doing? We know what they have now. We know how aggressive they are. Are we changing? Are we keep going?
Good.
Let's them
Oh, fuck,
play
I haven't been tracking ult. Zarya definitely has her ult. Monkey definitely has his.
Let them walk into
Lucio
us.
probably not, just because we haven't really been damaging them, and he's died before. I could assume that most of them have their ult right now.
Yeah.
I'm just taking off. Sir.
Alright, there's Zarya. There's Zarya main. She has no personal push up. Push up on.
Do I
One
need
shot
heal?
pushing up because
Heal?
they have their ult.
Anna, can you turn around real quick?
Огонь по
There it is.
готовности.
Dragon.
Monkey behind. Monkey behind.
Monkey ulted.
So there's no real plan of what they're doing. They have some ults. The enemy team has ults now. The blue team has
Monkey's still
ults.
on me. I got my ult.
okay.
I got my ult.
I need help.
So shot caller is really not really giving any
What do we
insight
need
on
to do,
like what's
shot
going on.
I got my ult ready.
It's like all we're missing is a healer.
Alright, well, I'm on a nano here.
The
Nano R1.
payload has reached.
I got my trash trigger.
Yo, so Captain, I would just recommend it would not be a good time to change any of the healers right now, seeing as both our healers got ults.
I got my ult.
That's
I
probably
just
true.
don't know when you want me to use it.
We have one. Just decide what we're gonna do if you have no comp.
Wait, what you're playing, what ults do we have right now?
I have Junkrat.
Okay.
Winter
Let's
up.
just get them all into a group. So if we get them all into a group, we can just explode all of them at once. So.
When's the next custom
Okay,
game? I don't know.
Огонь по готовности.
Okay, if you use Junkrat.
So like they're taking way too long to come up with something. So they're they're trying to explain way too much about what they're trying to do. So that's an issue. It's just taking too long.
We're in the middle of battle.
Okay, sorry. Mercy.
I'm taking Mercy, I'm taking Mercy.
Огонь по готовности.
Okay, so this
I
is
killed their tank and their healer. Tank and healer gone. We gotta hop on it.
Okay.
That was a little rough. I was.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to blue team real quick and tell them what they need to work on, and then I'll be be talking to you guys in a second. All right. I'm just gonna talk to them real quick. That's why I'm pausing. I'm gonna talk to them, tell them what they need to improve on. Then I'll be listening to you guys' comms on defense. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute and tell you guys what you guys definitely need to work on, and then I'll be listening to the other team on defense. Okay. Or no, I'll probably listen to you guys on attack to see what you guys improve on actually. Okay, so shot caller, you're taking way too long to kind of come up with an idea. Any plan, this is one thing I want to let you know. Any plan is going to be better than no plan. So no matter what you may be thinking of, just do it. Because you're taking so long to kind of explain stuff. Like I said when I was explaining the things, the big thing here is keep it short and keep it sweet. We don't care why, we don't care how, we just need to know what we're doing. A lot of times, like at third point, you're like, okay, hey, we can maybe try to group them together, and then we can try to do that. Like, just tell us use tire. If you want to use tire, use tire. If you want to use shatter, use shatter. Hey, we gotta grab this fight, let's go grab. Like, that's all you gotta say. If you only have one ult online, make a play for it. Tell us, hey, we're gonna use this ult this fight. Everybody here, if you have an ult and your shot caller says we're going to use this ult this fight, they're not going to tell you specifically when to hit Q. You should just be using ults to start each fight if your ult's supposed to be online. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to shot calling and stuff like that. Just start with making some type of play every single fight. If you have an ultimate, if you want to go with a dry fight, don't use any ult. Feel free to do that. But first off, you got to start with square one and making some type of plan for your team. Okay. And then we can work on the other stuff that needs to be fixed. Okay, so this next round, I want to hear you making a plan every single fight. Either we don't use anything, we use this to open up and then follow up with this, something like that every single time. All right. Target color, you're not doing too bad to an extent, just because of the fact that you guys aren't really fighting so much. But I need you to be calling targets a little bit more rapid and more often. So no matter, and like I said, you don't have to be shooting the target that you're going off of. Whoever's Ryan shooting, call that target over and over and over again. I need you to be annoying as fuck. I want to hear during the fight, all I want to see is your name lighting up over and over and over again. That should be the number one thing at the top. I should just be seeing your name constantly during team fights.
I was a little confused about what we were doing in fights, but I should have just been calling.
Yeah, as soon as we're swinging on something, if we're fighting, you call targets. Until the shot caller says, hey, we need a reset, then you stop calling. After that, if they don't say anything, you keep calling targets, because you still need to engage. So shot caller's going to be on you to make sure that you're telling your team to when to reset, when to keep going in, stuff like that. Alt tracker, really, really decent job on alt tracking. You're exactly correct on the Zarya and the Winston. They did have their ults. You was close. You saying Lucio wasn't close. He was at 74% when you did call that. So when you were saying, hey, they're going to be close to all their ults, they were very close to their ults. So pretty decent job on alt tracking and stuff. Other than that, just keep that up. All right. All right. So I'm going to talk to red team and then let them know I'm going to be listening to you guys again to see what you guys improved on, and then I'll be listening to them the next time. All right. So I'm going to be listening to them again to see what they improved on, and then the next round I'll be listening to you guys all the way through to make sure you guys improved. All right.
Able to say things 3 times in a row, like. Since we all don't know each other's voices yet, we just know that target caller is the only one who could say, like, Ryan, or Zari, or I can't say sorry quickly.
Be like Crocs annoying us, high pitched. Yeah, if you're a little kid calling targets, it's a lot easier to call targets because everybody can hear you.
Yeah, I have like roommates. They're all gonna be good, but they're gonna be like, dude, what were you doing after this?
Being a pro player.
Who do we want to play as now?
We'll talk about talking in third person later on.
Oh, okay.
Nope, get off, jump.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, wait for the shot caller.
Alright,
It's
what do
still
we do?
very aggressive. I can tell they really want to come and kill us. So if if someone has Genji, we can deflect
Okay,
over damage.
what did I say, Captain? We do not care why. Just tell us what. You spent 10
Someone
seconds
choose
talking
Benji.
about that.
Listen, we need a mercy. That's always a mercy.
Ready for battle.
You play Mercy, other support. I don't play Mercy. I can do it if we need to, but
Okay, so anyone, just someone play a healer.
okay, I'll play.
Well,
Someone
there's only
play.
2 people on the healing roll.
Okay.
Attackers
Now we need a
incoming in
tank.
30 seconds.
We need someone who can take all the damage and
Nope.
like
Not
protect
who, not
us.
who, what.
Okay,
Just
you
tell
need
us
to tell
who.
us
Yeah, just tell us
who.
what.
You can't
Someone
be
play
any.
Ryan. Someone
Okay.
play Ryan. I'm
Just
not
say,
gonna-
look, if
someone
you're
play
gonna say
Ryan.
Ryan, Genji, Mercy, that's all you need to say. Tell us what we're playing. That's all we need to know what the team comp is. They will pick from that list. That's all you need to say. You're spending too much time.
Okay.
Okay, what's our other thing?
Ryan, Genji, Mercy, Junkrat,
1. Attackers
and I guess
incoming.
Roadhog.
Defend
We need more
objective A.
DPS. Nope, we need
They
No,
said Genji.
junk. He
Yeah,
said
you're missing a
junk.
person.
Wait, isn't Koala a DPS?
No, I'm a tank. I was
No,
already
it's a
on the
tank.
Gold Blast.
Oh, the game already started. What the fuck?
Heroes,
Yeah.
not what they.
Yeah, we took too long.
Alright, let's push on that Ryan. Break shield, break shield, break shield, break shield. Okay, now push on. Hit that Ryan.
McCree got pulled. Nobody
Now
called
we're
it.
just gonna come after him with all the force we have.
He got pulled in and nobody called it. Oh
Shield
no!
down. Oh,
I'm dead.
Ryan's out of place. Alright,
That should have been a kill.
resetting here.
what are we doing?
We're
Shot
just,
caller at the
um,
top.
we're
Don't
pushing
go
though.
Let's get at least a team here before our shot card.
Don't get back up.
Dude, because nobody called it out.
Not call it.
Hog didn't call out the pull. Nobody it passes all these
Yeah,
people,
what are we doing?
and everybody's
Yeah,
like,
he just
"Oh,
went
well."
out there and sucked them.
Like they're like they get these hooks off, but they don't. That's why I said abilities online. Nobody's communicating with their team.
I just said, you mind if I switch shot call?
I don't know. Look, and then the
Ooh, I need heals. I need heals. I need heals on Junkrat. Heals on Junkrat.
We take out their mercy.
Where's our healers?
look they're
Our
going in.
Mercy is AFK.
And they have tunnel
Our
vision.
Mercy is AFK.
I'll play. I just
Probably just switching. Or wanting to switch.
Okay, if Mercy's AFK, I'm gonna play my.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
play
no,
some
no,
music,
no,
yo.
Mercy's back.
Not focusing on other here.
He's McCree's ulting. McCree's ulting.
Okay. Let's just try to avoid McCree for now.
He ulted.
There's
he
just
ulted, he
a
killed
lot
our
of
Mercy.
no talking at the
Okay,
moment.
after all that, I'm feeling Zarya's already got her ult.
Okay.
Free refuses.
So okay, let's just take out
gonna
Zarya
have
and
ult.
Reinhardt. So.
Nope, that's Zarya, please,
Oh, Ryan out of place,
I
Ryan out of place.
got my ult. I got my
Okay,
ult.
everyone on Reinhardt.
Огонь по готовности.
Reinhardt's down.
My shield goes right. Oh,
I got my ult.
Zarya,
Junkrat.
Zarya.
Oh, I got tire. I got tire.
We're pushing them. We're not doing good right now.
Oh, there's Zarya. Their McCree hit me. I got my tire ready. I got my tire ready.
Okay, go
I'm dead.
Zarya. Tire Zarya. It's coming in, tire him.
We don't have.
Everyone
Zarya's
else,
out of place.
yeah,
Roadhog
no,
down.
they have once.
Zarya down?
Zarya down. Zarya down. Okay, I still got my tire.
Ryan
What do we do?
I have blade.
Push is not good enough of a command.
I'm not.
Hey, get Reinhardt. Get Reinhardt.
What ults are we using?
Seconds remaining.
Who has their ult?
Are we using gold?
He ain't even paying attention to what else is going on. So every fight, like they're literally just coming out of spawn
McCree's down.
and
McCree's down.
dying. They're not actually resetting.
I
They're
want you
not
to go
having
right
any
up to them and
resets.
ult them.
What ults are we
Roadhog.
using this fight?
Ooh.
We need to know what ults we're using.
So they finally get
Read the
one
mail, got it.
plan. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Sorry, I'm not moving the camera around as much. They're just kind of standing here.
McCree. Hanzo's down. Hanzo's down.
I got my ult, people.
Zarya's
Everyone
low.
come. I'm about to ult, so. Okay, close.
Огонь по готовности. 10 seconds remaining.
Reinhardt's one shot. Reinhardt's one shot, and he's bubbled.
Everyone on Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
They finally made a play. When they finally made a play, it actually kind of worked.
Okay, watch out for McCree. He has it all.
Right, red's definitely more coordinated.
Victory.
Gotta say, a lot of the commands were very generic.
Yeah, so the reason why you guys lost, it took you almost 4 minutes to come up with one plan. So after you had multiple ults online, you never stopped trying to go in. You just kept going in. You kept walking forward. You kept trying to do something. It literally just wait and spawn for your team to be ready, and then you go out in the team when you have the plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to literally get shit on every single time, because you're going in and you're just feeding. And this is being in a lobby like this where the other team is trying hard, you get punished for a lot more. Which is why we do these things, because this is how most Overwatch and stuff like that is going to be happening. So just kind of keep that in mind whenever you're playing. Like I said, every single time the fight is over, you have to make sure you're coming up with a plan. You're not coming up with plans every single time. You're just, like I said, you're just everybody's just constantly walking for it, trying to do something. Literally just wait and spawn, come out with the plan, and then execute it. The one time you did that, you actually started touching the objective and getting some little progress on point. But it was after 4 minutes that's been going on, they saved up 5 ultimates. And now it's like, okay, well, you're not going to win this now. It doesn't make a difference how good your plan is. They just have more ultimates than you because you fed a lot more than you needed to. Also, for everybody, make sure you're relaying information and stuff. Hog got a huge pick or a huge pull on McCree within the first 2 or 3 seconds. Hog didn't call it. Nobody else called it. Nobody focused on McCree, and he got out alive. I was so surprised that he got out alive. I don't know why we're not calling this type of stuff. This is stuff that you have to communicate to the rest of your team. You have to make sure you're saying, oh, somebody's out of position, somebody used ability, somebody blah, blah, blah. You have to make sure you're saying this stuff, because that is going to tell Genji, or Trash Genji, who we need to focus. If you don't say that, then you can't expect anything to be focused down. All right, so keep that in mind, and make sure you're making a play every single time that you're playing. Don't come out of spawn until you're ready to come out, make a play. Okay, and then, like I said, if you don't have any plan, just literally go with something. Pick one thing that you can go off of and try doing that, because you're taking a little too long in between fights and stuff like that to make plans. All right, so we're gonna play the next round, then the same map, and we're gonna see how red team does. You guys talk it over, see what you need to do, talk with your shot caller, whatever you guys need to do, and then we'll get ready to get started in a second. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
I'm just kidding.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get started. So we're gonna be playing the same map. You guys are gonna be attacking first again.
PUGS.
Great. Let's go. Same thing.
By the way,
Same
I
thing.
just want to say something. You know, Mpulse has a secret crush on me.
What?
No, I don't have to say anything. He always spectates me when he dies. I just not.
What?
Am I able to play DPS?
We going same roles?
Okay, what you guys want?
I think we're doing the same thing.
Okay, so we're doing the same thing that we did on attack.
Why does everyone flirt with me? I don't know.
No. Friend, monkey.
Because you know I got that. You know I got that OnlyFans. They be trying to get some of this booty.
Okay, am I tank or heals? Okay.
Okay, you can play Lucio if you want hybrid.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
I turn.
I think we should swap it up just because we're rolling. You know what
No, I don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah, you know I got that cake.
What are you suggesting if I'm asking?
Love you.
We have 20 seconds to decide.
This guy.
Sniper.
Y'all better get the hell out of here. All right, so let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so just someone go, Prince, go, Reinhardt. Hybrid, go. I'd go Lucio.
So it looks like the blue team now has a.
I'm afraid.
Should we get Reaper instead of Hunter?
Attackers incoming.
No, because then we won't have anything to contest a sniper if they have it.
They're playing with the McCree on a long range.
Ryan.
That might not
Ryan.
work for them. We'll see how.
Ryan's out, they're in Ryan's out. Sorry, no bubbles.
Yeah, we can get the Ryan.
Ryan.
He's still low. Why is he walking out? Get Ryan. Okay, we're up. We can push.
Okay, I'm low. I'm very low. I'm gonna die here.
No problem. We're scared.
Rising.
Zarya's low. We're scared. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in all the way.
So their comms are way better.
Ryan's coming back.
Ryan.
Ryan dead.
Push up. One person on point. Oh, really? Why you not take a point? Take point.
Lucio,
Mama mia.
right?
That's the end of Lucio.
Okay, what the fuck? My stuff is glitching.
Are you legit dancing? Right behind.
Where?
Behind.
Bro, I'm dead.
What a shatter! Did they get value from this? Wow.
Did you shatter? They probably pushed speed and Ana. They're about 80 on Blade, 70 on Grav, 70 on McCree.
Okay.
Not bad.
So we can, once we start taking damage, then you can pop your, once he ults, Genji ults actually, you can use the, Valk.
Hello.
Valk's not gonna save anybody from that.
She's here.
And Suzu, if someone starts screaming, please mute that mic just for a second.
Okay.
Dragons.
Ana, no need.
I'm bubbling 3 for 2. I'm bubbling 2.
وريهم قوتك.
Zarya in the
огонь
bubble.
по готовности.
Run. Okay, they use Nano. They still have Shadow. Or they still have
Okay, we can push
Beat.
up so they can't even contest. Someone's on the high ground, Genji.
They still have Beat. They have Blade and Great. I think they're about 90 on Grav.
So they're talking a little bit over themselves a little bit, so they definitely need to clear comms a lot more.
Say Beat for Blade. Beat or Blade.
Say beat, okay, let's go.
Go on the shrine, kill the shrine.
Right on the right, get right.
I'm looking for a Deadeye. What do you mean? He shot through both. Okay, one. If you see him a free, he's better than one shot.
They have no shield. Come on, run. Run low.
You can die.
Back up.
So Tarkon's a little weak.
What?
Speed out.
If they try to contest us on our home turf, we can kill them.
So already, you can see that blue team's getting a little bit better. Like they're actually getting some better.
Oh my god, they're running so far out.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, one more Shatter.
Shatter?
Come back, it's fun. We need to group up all the way. Do we have
Okay, they have Grav, they have Blade, they have Beat.
So we need to kill Lucio and then we can space jam. And do
Okay.
that's called a grab strike.
Do you want me to save Shatter?
Ana, no need.
Save Shatter to build up our other ult.
Zarya, no bubble.
No, shut up, please.
They have no bubbles.
Where's the Lucio?
Ana low. No nade.
Go for, I'm gonna try to find that. Oh, there you go. Got him.
Go run.
огонь по готовности.
Nice job.
No beat, no slam.
Zarya.
Yeah, Zarya's pretty low.
Beat, no slam, no grab. They have Blade. That's it. They have Blade and Nano.
Hold him at the corner.
Okay.
Shatter. They have Blade, Nano, Shatter.
I'm on the way.
They have Shatter care. They have Shatter.
No, didn't that guy just try to use Shatter?
Didn't we just try to use Shatter?
Did he? Okay, my
Yeah, he
Beat.
огонь по готовности.
Okay. Shatter? Okay, hold on.
I was gonna say, do you want me to drag him?
He's charging.
Get Ryan. Run.
They did a lot better. I think. All right.
Also, that's gonna be a problem just for a sec. So if you have the thing where it's easy
All right.
to push, have a really good button, you just do that for speaking.
All right. So let's go over a couple things that you guys are doing pretty good, and some stuff that you're doing bad. So first off, Shotcaller, you're doing a pretty good job on like leading the team and stuff where you're going. One thing that you do gotta realize is like you have to let that alt tracker talk, because you're cutting them off and while they're in the middle of talking. Like you let them get one alt out and then you're immediately talking. Like when you're pushing on the third point, you're like, oh, let's focus Genji, blah 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 blah. And it's like, why are you talking right now? There's only 2 people alive, and you don't need to be calling anything for that. We need to get that information out, because that's letting the alt tracker talk will tell everybody else how they need to be playing and make sure that you can make a better defensive play for what they're doing, okay? So I want to hear a little more clear comms between team fights and let that information come out, because right now your comms are really sloppy in between team fights. Just calm down, play a little slower, get the information and planning done, because you guys have more than enough time in between fights to make these plans, make them cleaner. You gotta make these fights a lot cleaner. Okay, also target calling. You're not really calling targets that much. You are calling target, like on the first point you was calling targets and stuff like that, but there's a lot of times where you guys are in the middle of a fight and you're not calling targets. You gotta make sure you're talking over, like this. I'll say the same thing I was telling blue team. Every single time fights are going on midway through, I need to see your mic at the top left the whole time the fight's going. You should be constantly calling targets over and over and over and over. You need to be the one person over everybody else, because your whole team is talking about who's low, who's doing this, who's all this stuff. Everybody needs to be able to hear what target we need to focus with all of that going on, and that's why you need to be repeating targets over and over and over again. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind when it comes to playing, because I want to hear you talk way more during these next fights. Ultimates, overall I think you're doing pretty good on ultimates. I checked a couple times, you was a little low on the McCree ult, on Streets phase, first fight on Streets phase, by about like 20%. But overall, from the stuff that I did see, you are doing pretty decent. I don't think you're too far off on the ultimates that you are tracking, but there is a thing on like, we're not getting a lot of tracking in because there's a lot of clutter, so I can't really hear you all the way on what's going on. So that goes on everybody. Like, just when our shot caller and alt tracker are talking, just be quiet. Let them do their job. All right. All right. So let's go and get into the next one.
We'll try to chuck this out. We'll give you the information and you tell us who to focus.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
Someone said, can we swap?
That's fine.
Do you still need me as tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just keep playing the same thing.
Yeah.
But
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, I need Ryan.
Hybrid, you can play Zen.
Oh yeah. Zenyatta.
Oh. Shoot, I forgot to tell
really
the other team
well,
really
or the
quick.
other
Hold
team's
on 1 second.
Ready for battle.
Blue team, I forgot to mention, you guys showed major improvements on y'all's defense there. So yeah, like I noticed after y'all's first couple maps, y'all seemed way more coordinated. You guys didn't just feed all the time. You guys held it to like 2 minutes. So I don't know if you guys have seen any improvements, but I'm definitely seeing it from here. It was a much closer match than the first time. But their comms are obviously a lot better and stuff like that. But you guys are showing a lot of improvements. So whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Come up for fun, so I said okay.
Oh, he's back.
I'm playing Sig. I'm playing Zarya.
No.
If I could start the freaking game. Why can I not start the game?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Zuzu, can you either put the mic closer to your face or mute it when not talking?
I am trying to talk. I am wearing headphones and a microphone. I don't know where it's at.
Attackers incoming.
I don't care if you're using Apple AirPods. It's just yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess
will
this
try
time
to
they're gonna
talk
actually
louder.
play with us with sniper.
Sniper.
Oh, yep, they got Widow.
So,
She's going down.
What the heck are we doing? I think she realized it too.
make sure that you stay behind the riot shield because Widow will have. She has more damage output than you when she's in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure she's not up top.
She won't have more damage output, but it's gonna be a threat. She already has eyes on you.
Can I play right here?
She's not up top yet.
They have hop.
Oh, yep, she's up top.
Zarya.
Okay, then rotate your statue. Rotate your statue. She won't have sights.
And hogs are. Okay.
Oh, I hit her once.
Zarya's on
How do
top.
you see?
I'm
I got Widow. I got Widow.
Zarya, no bubble.
He's dead.
Hog, no hook.
No, about 3 seconds before Widow's back.
If you can push up, you can try to rest.
Ana.
Hog on our left. Hog behind.
Hog.
Go ahead.
Just back.
Mercy.
Bruh, my shot hit the fence.
Don't care. Just stay in
Come
front
back.
We don't even have to play where the Widow can hit us, okay?
So target caller, I need you to repeat names over and over and over again until it shows on the kill feed. When you're calling targets, if you're calling Zarya, I need you Zarya. Hog. Every single time.
My shield's breaking.
Okay, 2 people are low on the right.
We're split.
Zarya.
Much better. Much better. There we go. That's what I want to hear.
Next target.
That's a little too far.
Okay, they're close to Mercy and Ana, I'd say. Genji's about 50, everyone's at about 50 besides
Genji's
Mercy
up
and Ana,
top.
they're about 70.
There.
Okay, so, is that the all tracking? Okay, let's go. So, when they charge push up, you can use Dragon to keep it down. And it's save Xeno for their blade.
Hold on for Dragon because I have Grav though.
Dragon, yeah, they don't have any defensive ults.
And I'll stand a little farther back.
We don't have any defensive ults, so we can grab Dragon.
Mercy.
Yeah,
That's a good call. If that stun would have went through.
Break. Genji.
Alright, I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm
they
going.
use Grav, I'm gonna say they have Blade, and they just swapped Shoulder, and they probably... Yeah, they have nothing but Blade, that's it. They use Grav and Valk.
Okay, wait for Ryan to get back before you start peeking, okay? Because still,
They're doing so much better team fights though. Even though they're losing. Am I doing another lobby like this? No. This lasts 2 hours.
Brig. Get Brig.
Watch out for
Brig.
Good call.
Sorry.
Zarya.
I'm stuck.
That's unlucky. Next one is Friday. No, I don't stream. I don't play on Fridays. I'm not here on Fridays. There's a schedule in my stream.
Genji.
Look at the stream. Man, they're attack. Even though.
Genji.
I'm on my way now.
Yeah, Thursday will be the next lobby, but it won't be a lobby like this. Tuesday is the only time we do these.
They swap beat. No beat. Just Blade, Visor, and Slam.
Okay.
So when you slam back.
So look, what? How are they doing? How are they doing better?
Right side of statue.
The reason why it's because they're taking longer to group up and they're coming in and pushing in as a team. Am I doing the quick matches after this? I don't know. I might play competitive. I might do something else. I don't know.
I've grabbed.
And that's what happens when you come out with the play and you make a play happen. Look at that. They made a play and they made it happen. Do you do paid coaching? I mean, if y'all want to sub and shit, yeah, go ahead. But I mean, no, it's all free. I just do it for fun. Look how much better that push is. They finally look. They've actually capped a point. Like VOD reviews? Oh, you can redeem it in chat. for like backseat gaming and stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I think it's going to be like 45 minutes or maybe first time you lose or something like that. So.
Want me to use Shatter?
I have dragon.
My barrier's breaking.
Back. We need back. We have no shield. Not full back, but just recharge shield back. We can go again. We can go.
Charged.
Run.
Run.
Shatter, you get a shatter, free shatter.
Sorry.
Big sun.
Genji.
And they use the Valk. Oh, unlucky. Well, look, backseat, would you be watching someone playing, coaching them through the game? Yeah, something like that, but I need to figure out how it's going to be worth the 10,000, because it's a lot. So I would say, like, maybe multiple games until you lose, and then after that, it would be like a VOD review for the next 45 minutes or something like that. Yeah, but it's delayed, so it's not going to be as...
Genji up top.
They use beat super early.
Soldier on the left. Soldier going alley. Soldier alley.
Genji over here.
So, like I said, I don't necessarily know how it's all working out. I'm trying to still figure out how it's going to work out, but that's kind of the way I'm kind of going.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Hold on, I'm coming back now. Okay, hold on.
Very low.
Okay, I'm dead.
What are we doing now? What do they have?
They have blade beat. No, they beat it. They have blade visor.
Blade visor. Okay.
Well, look at how much time's left. They're gonna have overtime before they push it here, so we just go all ults and kill
They
them
have
all.
DPS ult.
Okay.
20 to beat. 20 to grab.
Oh.
Well, 0 on Zarya now.
I think they DC'd, so hold on. Let me go see what's going on there real quick.
Gone from the game. It pauses if someone leaves.
Yeah, it's an automatic pause. Trash.
No! Hit that ult!
Yeah, it's
I
unlucky.
am not tracking ult right now. Fuck.
Back, my game crashed.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. We can hear you. You're good.
Yeah, you could come back.
Let me.
You should be able to start that game, right?
Yeah, I can invite you back. Let me know when you're back online.
That's coming up right now.
Okay.
Okay, while this is
You're
happening,
fine.
hey,
Hey,
Gold, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this now. Zenyatta has ult. If Zarya had ult, he would definitely use it defensively. So we want to try and bait out that ult somehow. Ryan has his shatter. Zarya, I want to say she's like almost got her ult.
Okay.
Soldier's got his ult. Everyone's got the ult
Okay.
except for.
All right. Hey, like I said, you guys are doing way better. You guys at least pushed a point, so. So hey, y'all are doing much better. So.
Let's bait out Zenyatta's ult, then get Zarya.
All right.
Ryan gonna bait that
If he
out.
wants,
So
we could
hey, hold on. One thing is, are you back in game? Are you good? Because I'm gonna unpause it.
I'm in it.
Yes, it looks
Okay.
like he's gonna be at
All
spawn
right, I'm gonna
now.
unpause it in a second, so I'm just letting you guys know. So just be ready.
Okay then, Captain, they're gonna rush us because we are one.
Then I will.
Alrighty.
Let's unpause this.
All right, you guys ready? I'm going to unpause it in like a second.
Yeah.
Born ready. That's what I'm born into.
Aren't we all?
Ready?
Alright, let's go.
Ready?
Okay. I'm on my way now.
Ryan, you can even charge here if you need to contest. Ready? Run forward, don't let him. Ready? Trans.
Into the iris.
They might still be able to win this.
Mercy
Yeah, they would.
as well.
Mercy one.
Ryan. Genji.
He's dead.
Game?
Nice.
Go. Wait, Mpulse, I want to see the play of the game. I want to see.
Oh, you can see play again. Much better target calls, T. Oh my goodness, when you was calling target, much better.
Skip it.
No, don't skip it.
Nick.
Don't skip it. I want to see it.
Is this where you almost got stunned? Oh no.
Ah, this is my nice. This is my second quadruple kill.
Sexy.
Good job. Nice job.
Cute. Yeah, so I just want to see more of that target calls and stuff like that. So you're bringing the intensity a lot more. I just need to see more of it, okay?
Okay.
Really good call on the shot calling when what was it? It was when I think it was like when you was going to grab and you know they didn't have any ults, so you go ahead and comboed the dragons with it because they didn't have any defensive ults. It's a really good call there. Ultimate tracking, you're doing pretty good. I think you was 40% away from somebody on third point. I can't remember. You're just gonna have to watch a YouTube video later on it, and you can kind of go back and watch how close you was. I literally don't remember. I just know I remember, like, every time you do ult track, I am trying to see how close you are. You are pretty close. So I think almost every time you're a little too high. So it's like one out of the other ones, you're just a little too high. So bring it down, maybe.
Is it better to be too high?
Yeah, it is kind of better. It is better to be too high than too low. But if you're 40% too high,
I normally guess higher just because like I'm Zarya and I build ults a little slower, but I guess I'm building ults.
Yeah, no, whatever you're guessing at right now, you're pretty accurate on average. I would say go like maybe 10%, if anything, maybe 10% lower, so you can be a little more accurate. So whatever your initial thing is, go 10% lower. Other than that, you guys are doing pretty good on rotating comms and everything. So just keep that up. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to blue team. We're gonna be playing Junkertown after this. So.
Oh yes.
Zarya.
Okay. So we're gonna be running after. Like I said, hey, you guys. Like, I don't know. Obviously, you guys seen y'all are doing better because y'all actually capped first point. It looked like you guys was actually sitting in spawn and making plans. So you're making that first step. Really good job there. Now you just need to speed that up so you can have that plan done before everybody spawns back in, and then you can keep fights going on and on. But every time you guys are coming up with a plan, you're at least doing something, and then when you get the ultimates online, you're winning some fights and everything like that. So really good job. I think one of the reasons why you lost that there, it's not necessarily one of the reasons, but you might have been able to win a little bit if your Genji, if you would have ulted like 3 seconds earlier, because the trance was used. You probably should have bladed either as soon as trance ended or like right before it ended, while your team was still alive, while they still had to focus other stuff down. Because by the time you did it, there's only 2 people left alive. They're either going to focus you or the other person. So those are things that you got to look for there. But other than that, like I said, you guys are doing much better. You guys are doing, oh my gosh, it's like night and day. So we're going to be playing Junkertown next. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to kind of figure. Yes, go ahead.
I just want to make sure I don't have to leave in the middle of the game. Let me just check when I have to leave.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, go take a break.
Yeah, I have to use the bathroom too.
All right, yeah.
I'll go too. Why not?
Okay, I've got a guaranteed 1 hour.
All right, that should be more than enough time. Cause yeah, you're good. All right, let me see if they have. Did you guys have any questions or anything like that before I ask them if they had any questions?
No. I think I'm just about to say what we're gonna be using.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Red Team, see what they want. If they have any questions or anything like that. All right. Okay. What is going on in the background? Somebody building a house? Jeez. All right. All right. So, do any of you guys have any questions over anything like that?
Like 3 other people said they want to play DPS, but I said no.
I mean, that's gonna be kind of on. I mean, everybody here got to be kind of flexible and stuff like that. This is not normal PUGS, so.
Everyone said they wanted to play Widow. What should I do?
You're the shot caller. It doesn't matter. Okay, whoever clicks Widow, whoever has the SSD. I don't know. Hey, look, you got to be fastest in the West. So, or be the shot caller and tell your team what they're gonna go. Obviously, try not to auto lock heroes and stuff like that.
Because I have like a 20 accuracy with Widow.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever you guys want to do, that's amongst you guys. That's up to like everybody here. Please, like I can't stress this. I can't be in everybody's voice chat at once, but everybody, be respectful, be stuff like that. Try to let people play what role they're kind of more comfortable playing if you can. Be flexible and everything. You got your shot caller, target call, auto target. The big thing here is literally just communicating. That's the one thing I want everybody here to get out of it. Anything else is just kind of like, all right, well, learn a new hero or something like that. So that's kind of the overall goal of doing these lobbies. But did any of you guys have any questions or anything like that? Because I'm gonna listen to blue team this time.
No.
No? Okay. Well, good luck. I'll be starting the lobby. I think some people went to the bathroom, so probably like 30 seconds or so. All right, see ya.
What we're doing though.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to be filled in on our plan.
Okay. All right, I'll go give you guys about 30 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and start it.
Okay, I'll quickly.
All right, so I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds. I'm gonna go pee really quick, and then I'll go ahead and start it because I gotta pee too. Okay. Go ahead and start this.
So am I taking Ryan or am I taking Zarya this game? Whoever's the other tank.
Okay. I'm gonna play Genji.
Oh, you want Genji?
I mean, yeah, okay. Thank you.
So we're doing Reinhardt, right?
Reinhardt and Zarya, Lucio and Mercy.
Got it. Also, remember, Gold, I know Genji is one of those characters that's really hard to use because you're focused on hitting things. Remember, you still are the shot caller, and everything's up to you to say stuff. So if we're using ults, if we're pushing in, if we're backing out.
I know, but luckily Genji
Trash
has
Genji, we
defense.
need Mercy.
Yeah, I don't even play Mercy, but whatever. I literally
Okay.
Do you want Lucio instead?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Leery of this comp.
So where are we holding? Where are we holding?
I don't think that.
Take
Yeah,
care,
where are
like,
we
pretty
holding?
good. Where we're at right now is pretty good for now.
Alright.
Well, Zarya, you want to come down with me or what?
I'm almost
right here. Where are you?
They have Reinhardt.
Okay, Reinhardt's the only one we saw.
With
Yeah, I'll
Genji
try
and
getting
combo, this map we can easily get around it.
Hey, Gold, the map starting. Where are we holding? Our right is down here.
Now.
Okay, we're holding around here.
That doesn't mean anything to us. High ground, low ground.
Low ground.
Around here.
They have Widow and Hanzo.
Going for a res.
They have double sniper, one.
Yeah, they're gonna win this. I can just. They're probably going to win this just based off of team comp.
You guys aren't coordinated. You guys are just.
We don't have a plan. What's our plan?
What are we doing?
Reinhardt, let's break his
Reinhardt. Focus and shield.
Do you guys hear me when I'm making?
Yes, but barely.
Really? Let me turn up my.
You should focus on Reinhardt and Rose.
Pause one.
Widow just headshot me.
I see it squishing.
What are we doing?
So correct.
Yeah, we need to know. We need a plan.
Are we regrouping?
Are we regrouping?
Are we going out of the fight?
Lucio, you AFK? You here?
I think Lucio's trying to move right now.
What are we doing? We need an idea.
Genji, in or out? Okay, we're just staying still then. Oh, wait, the game just stood still for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
is the person who's here, who's Genji, are you good? Your game crashed again or what?
That color.
No, I'm good. I was changing my volume because I couldn't hear right now.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
I'm
Let me go
gonna
ahead and
go
go
and pause it
into Discord and just raise the volume to 200.
Yeah.
I'll do that
Alright.
too, yeah.
I'm gonna head unpause now.
Yeah, everyone
so-
raise Trash Genji's volume to 200 on Discord.
Sorry.
Alright, starting it now.
Alright, we need a plan. What are we doing?
Shot call. What are we doing? In or out? In or
Said
out?
we were regrouping last time.
Regrouping.
Well, we're just...
So, how do I say it? Felix, can you play Genji? I feel like I'm not doing much good with him. I feel like you can do
Yes,
better.
I can do that.
The payload has
We're gonna have to do that next fight because our spawn changed. Unless you want to speed us back to spawn, Lucio, it is gonna delay our time.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. Focus on the offensive, high ground.
So we're keeping this high ground then.
High ground, yeah, we're keeping the high ground. We have low ground, so we can go for their heads.
What are we using? We using any ults? We doing anything?
I have Hanzo. There's watch out.
Hey, Hanzo, you can
They
go.
have a Genji
Go
now.
dragon up.
What are we
Hanzo,
doing?
use your dragon.
You want me to dragon?
Just dragon? Just dragon?
Just dragon.
Огонь по готовности!
Nice.
Zarya. Right, Zarya. Now that they're close, Hanzo, dragon.
Alright, let's go for Mercy.
They don't have anything.
Dragon's already
after.
gone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not.
Mercy's dead. Mercy's dead.
We have Ryan.
Spawn is dead.
Going to the
Alright,
right.
push back. Push back.
Now there should be all
I got my
tracking.
shatter. I got my shatter.
I know, I can see you.
Okay, so what are we doing this fight? Any ults? Any plan?
Alt tracking. Alt tracking needs to be done. They're not alt tracking now.
Shatter until someone comes.
Okay, each
Are we
fight
gonna
is a
get a
plan.
solo
What's our plan
shatter?
this
What are
one?
we doing?
Right now, we're just gonna camp out here until they come.
Yeah.
I don't know where here is.
We're not gonna rush into
Yo,
it. that's
where
the
are
goal.
you? We don't know where you are.
I'm right here with the payload.
Okay.
Okay,
gonna
you're
wait
on the
here
payload.
until they
Okay.
come.
They're coming in.
They're
Honest
coming
lady.
up top.
Now we're coming in. Now we're coming in.
Oh, I got their Genji.
Once they come closer to us, shatter.
What are we doing? What are we going after?
Shatter.
We're doing shatter.
Oh, they got shattered. They got grabbed.
Break shield.
Shield and shatter.
They got shattered. We already used the shatter.
Ryan's low. I got Ryan.
Alright, let's speed out of that.
Take out Zarya next.
Alright,
Okay, my ult-
What are we doing?
Push you up there, Genji.
Who's doing? Who's the one?
They definitely have nano. They're gonna have nano blade at this point.
The Reinhardt used their shatter. So
Okay. Get out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna need someone. I'm gonna need some support. So, can someone start healing me instead of boosting me?
Alright, I have Hanzo walk.
Reinhardt up top.
They get a lot of heals from this shield.
Watch nano blade.
I tried to get their mercy.
Okay, so what else do they have? They're gonna have nano. They're gonna have grab. They're gonna have. They already used shatter. They're gonna have all their ults except for shatter.
The Ryan's half.
There they go.
Getting healed.
Can you guys
We
hear
have
me?
mercy ult.
Yeah, we get you. Okay, so you got Hanzo and Reinhardt just fell off. Reinhardt's up top.
Push Reinhardt.
Let me know when to use mercy.
Огонь по готовности!
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
They nanoed Reinhardt.
Helden sterben nicht!
Okay.
I'm
Do
dead.
mercy.
I have Hanzo's ult. I mean, you want me to use that?
Hanzo.
I'm dead.
I got grab out of there.
Alright, we need to regroup.
You want me to ult when I get back?
So they
They're gonna
definitely.
take that point.
Okay.
Actually, Pepper on them here, please, because their comp is.
Wait.
Yeah, are we changing?
Yes, we're changing.
Alright, what are we doing? Come on.
You know what they have? You should counter that.
Or play the same
We
thing.
need some high ground. I'm gonna play.
I'll play
That
that.
doesn't help. What are we taking?
Next time we die, I'm switching to Pharah, and I want Mercy to switch to Genji.
Alright,
They have a hog.
It's gonna be forward.
Yeah, we have to have
Forward
two
DPS.
healing.
Where am I fighting? Where am I going?
What are we doing? We need to know fast.
Just explain to everybody in Go Games what shot call hard is. Well, you don't. You never.
Gold, say something, anything, even if it's a shitty plan.
Who cares? Just
You're
say
just
something, yeah.
you're just sitting there.
Hanzo and Zarya. I want Zarya to ult first, then Hanzo to ult. So.
Understood.
I got my shatter.
There it is. That's a good plan. Now that's a good fucking plan.
I got my shatter.
When they finally make a plan, they finally do something. Well, I mean, you can't explain to people how to play the game. That's not
Genji behind
like
us,
you're never
Genji
going to be able to do
behind us.
that
Genji
in a comp game.
Zarya on point.
Alright, we have both healers and both DPS. They're coming back right now.
I need heals.
Yeah, give line of sight to your honor if
Огонь
you ever
по
need heals.
готовности.
Zarya just used her. Oh, they did the same thing we did.
Got it. They're gonna have Shadow, they're gonna have Nano, they're gonna have Blade, they're gonna have...
Zarya used her ult. Hanzo used his ult.
For now, go defensive. I'll be right back.
What do you mean you'll be right
Be
back?
right back.
Where's he going?
That's not. Okay.
Helden sterben nicht. Guerrero muere.
Did he actually leave mid-game?
Both Reinhardt, both of us are down. What a joke.
Did he leave mid-game?
That?
Oh, so you were here for that, right?
What happened?
Wait, did he actually leave mid-game?
He left.
I thought he I thought he was just saying he was coming back. Like he'll be back from spawn.
He didn't leave, but like he's just in spawn.
Yeah, no, I thought he said he'll be back in a second. Like he's coming back
I thought
from
he was talking about
spawn.
in-game.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, and then I looked and I was like, wait, he's standing still, and I was like, oh, okay. He should have just caused for a pause or something. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, so yeah, if he actually leaves or something, if somebody has to do something like for whatever reason, just let me know. I can pause it. So that's what the pause is for. But yeah, okay. So whenever they come back, we'll go over what needs to happen. So Genji, you're done. I can kind of hear you a little bit on your target calling. So I can see your thing coming up. So I do. You are calling targets. I can't really tell all the time on what you're calling. I'm turning you up as well. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I mean, this is Discord, so it's different. Were you?
As a target caller, I would appreciate just repeating whatever you say like 3 times.
Yeah. No. He's calling. They're calling it like 90, like every like over and over again. Yeah. So yeah, it's just super quiet. So yeah, everybody go ahead, turn them up to 200%. All right, so then we can talk about alt tracking. So alt tracking, you're off on a couple of them by like a whole ultimate sometimes. Some of them you are getting pretty close, but other ones you're just kind of like way off completely. What I need you to start doing is every fight, I need you to just hit tab, go left to right, name percent, name percent, name percent. Just get used to doing that every single fight, and then we'll start worrying about like how accurate you are, because there's some fights where you're worried about what we're doing this fight rather than doing your job. So it's great that you want to know what we're going to be doing, but you also need to practice alt tracking because that's what you're doing. So make sure every single fight you're getting that information out, because there's a couple times where you guys got full resets in, no alt tracking was done, and then no plan was done either. At least get the alt track, do your job first before you start worrying about everybody else's. But other than that, you're doing a decent job. Like I said, there's a couple of them that you're just way off of a couple times. Like I think on second point streets phase, I think it was the second fight or something. He was like, oh, Hanzo has dragons, blah blah blah, and then I'm like, Hanzo's at 20%. So you're like way off on that one. All right, is gold back?
Yeah.
Okay, so gold, if you for future reference, if you're ever in a scrim or pickup game or anything like that, if you have to leave for IRL stuff or something real quick, let me know to pause or type pause so that we can. Oh, okay. So Trash has to go.
Yeah, I have to go.
Okay, no problem. And we'll see if anybody from stream is going to be able to come in and join. Captain, one thing I need you to start doing, like, you are somewhat making plans, but you're still talking about a lot of stuff that doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you're talking about, oh, we can do this because of this, ball. Nobody cares. All you have to do is literally tell them it's this, and what ult are we doing? Oh, we're doing this and this. That's all we need to know. A lot of times, all you're doing is what ult are we going to use this fight? And then if we need to swap something out. If you need to swap something out, say, oh, I need you to swap to this, and you're swapping to this. Simple as that. That's all you need to be doing during the match, all right? And then next thing is going to be when you end up... well, no, it's just mostly that. Like, that's some of the stuff that you need to start with. Is you're making plans, but also mid-fight, you're not really telling the team what they need to be doing. If we need it, like, if you're down 1 or 2, you gotta let your team know, hey, we need to back out, we need to reset, we need to die on point. These are things that you gotta be telling your team, okay? So make sure you're doing that mid-fight. And then also, like I said, just start coming up with the plan. If you got one ult on the line, literally just do one ult. Just say, hey, we're going to use this ult. That's all you got to let everybody know is what ult we're going to be using, okay? So start making any plan there. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a filler real quick, and then
before you go.
Yes.
Before you go, hey Donkey, you want to be the target caller? Or does anyone want to be target caller?
I can be target. Oh.
Either one. I don't really care.
Who?
You can do it.
Who?
Yeah, sorry.
You're Donkey. I don't
Donkey, do you want to do it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so put parentheses TC in front of yours so you can go up at the top of the thing.
I don't think he knows how to use Discord that well. This is his first computer.
Okay, then I will copy it. I will do it for you, no problem.
You said TC, right? Or what?
I got it. You're fine.
Hey, Mpulse.
Yes.
Hybrid told me to tell you that their shot caller, whoever, is being really annoying.
Okay.
Annoying in what way? That's the thing. Like if it's annoying but effective,
like he's
then it's
talking
working.
a lot, like he's droning on, and apparently he asked for DPS, and he called him a crybaby.
All right. Well, I'll talk to him after that. So, I mean, he's a trial coach, so like all these things that are going on, like if it's anything like that, that's going to be things that's going to be. Those are going to be things that we're like.
Wait, I just gotta ask.
Yes.
He says he's shit talking gold.
Huh?
Okay, so listen. Okay, listen. Am I being too nice?
No.
Not necessarily. You're not being too nice. You're just indecisive. Like when you like okay, so on that third map when you was like, oh, just use Hanzo and then Graph. When you said that, that's how every single play needs to be done. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing this and this. Oh, what are we doing? We're doing this. What are we doing? This. And when you're saying where you're holding up, you don't necessarily need to know, like, as whoever your main tank is, you don't necessarily have to have your shot caller say where you're going to be holding up a lot of times. As a main tank, you also need to be telling your team where you're going to be pathing and stuff like that too. That is your job as a main tank. Your shot caller can help with that, but overall, it's like the main tank. If you need a backup, you need to tell your team you got to back up. It is your job as well to do that. It's just your shot caller's job to kind of give you a guide of, hey, we're going to hold this area. So just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, all you need to do is tell the team what to do. You're guiding them to victory. That's all you're doing is planning to win. All right.
So let me just get less mumbling.
Yes.
Your favorite word could be going in, get out, use ult, and go left or right.
Okay, so I can already tell that some of you are better with characters than others.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to the red team real quick, and then I'll see if I can get a fill for you guys. All right. Okay.
Shield.
Mercy, okay? Hi, Mpulse.
All right. Hey. So we're gonna. The dude had to leave. So.
So you're playing on their team?
No, I'm gonna see if anybody from stream is going to be able to join. So well.
You want me to get Munch in here?
If he wants to play on the other team, he can. Why?
Why do you?
No, as long as he doesn't play tank.
Why?
Why? What's wrong with Munch?
I'm just kidding. Because he's Grandmaster in tank.
I don't have any problem with Munch. So yeah, you can. Yeah, if you want to get Munch in, if he's in, send him an invite. Or wait, I think I have him on my friends list. Let me see.
I just messaged him just now.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's get him in here now.
Yeah, he was asking to play.
Okay. Yeah, there's been some people in stream asking to play, and I was like, well, I mean, usually not.
Like,
when people leave.
Ignore my TV,
Although,
please.
I guess when you have to leave, you have to leave.
Yeah.
What? Is he on?
He's not on my. I don't know if he's on my friends list or he's not online either.
At least he didn't leave mid-match. He left like at the end of the round. It'll make life so much easier for like bringing new people in and stuff.
Yes.
But let's still go with the soldier plan.
Yeah.
I want Hanzo.
Do you guys still want the Sigma? Cause I don't know.
Actually,
Do you guys still want my Mercy?
They'll have a really good.
Yeah, we love your Mercy.
So you guys have to play it.
Thank you. I keep making it. Alright, let's say hi.
He's like, ooh woo, they liked it.
What?
Yes.
Did he say anything?
I just cut myself. Oops. No, I did. I have like.
I told him to join call, but he hasn't joined call.
Okay.
I forgot.
Let me call him real quick.
I
Alright.
apparently forgot how to open a switchblade, and I cut
I'm gonna open it. Okay, so.
You okay?
Oh, okay, no, he's online now. I'll invite him.
Yo, Void can't play anymore. He gets blood on his keyboard.
That was
What?
fun.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Here, let's
Alright.
do it.
Do you guys have any questions or anything like that?
Do you like Sprite?
No!
No.
Do you like purple Sprite?
Never had it.
Purple drink!
Oh, never had it either.
Damn.
I know. I'm very.
brought some to school once.
Alright. I'm gonna talk to Blue Team, make sure they're ready and everything like that, and I'll be unpausing it in a second, alright? Alright. Good luck, guys. Okay, you guys have Munch now? So Munch, I guess you're filling in for, I don't know what role at the moment. There's no roles real picked. It's just shot calling stuff. We're doing pugs with comms and stuff, so, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, do you guys have any other questions or anything like that before I unpause it?
No.
Okay.
Not that I can think of.
Alright, so, let me go and unpause it, and then...
Then again, I have a tiny brain.
Alright, good luck, guys. Like I said, the things I was saying for everybody to do, make sure you're doing them more often, please.
Okay, so shot caller, what we doing?
Okay, so we're gonna be playing Genji, Reinhardt, Zarya, Lucio, Mercy, Hanzo.
Just a suggestion. Instead of Mercy, is anybody good with Ana? Because Ana can nano, like
guess I
me,
can play
for
Ana.
instance, while I'm charging, or when I do my Earth Strike, and then I could be nanoed and then charge and strike and.
And it also has like the nanoblade combo.
Or the Mercy?
Yeah, nanoblade works too.
Everybody
No.
forgets.
Mercy.
Everybody forgets about the nano blade.
I don't know. It's up to the shot caller. I would just suggest Lucio instead of Mercy.
Yeah, Lucio. We might need a speed boost.
Well,
Okay, so we
Lucio
got-
also has the defensive ultimate.
Yeah, good defensive ultimate for when the Zarya, because Feet and me so far have been Zarya counters. So yeah, they're definitely gonna have a Zarya and probably the Hanzo again.
I wonder if that game's good.
They got a Hanzo. Yep, a Hanzo. That I can see.
I guarantee they have a Reinhardt.
Okay, drop shield.
Stop the payload.
Reinhardt, Zarya,
Soldier, oh god, we got our Lucio.
That was a good shot.
What are we doing, Captain? We still pushing it?
Just hold up. I'll be back in a second.
Wait, what? Should we pause?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, you meant the
Back
game.
on.
What are we doing, Captain? Being aggro,
That's
being
so
passive?
funny. That's happened twice.
Captain, that's shot caller. What's up?
Aggressive.
Okay, aggressive.
Is done.
What are we shooting, target?
Reinhardt shields low. Reinhardt shields down.
The Hanzo's on point. Hanzo's on point.
I got no health.
Oh, I'm dead. Sorry.
So what I might end up doing is shot calling for blue team, so I can show them
What are
how it
doing,
needs
shot
to be
caller?
done.
It's just me versus the world. Am I going back? Am I pushing?
Hanzo, Zarya.
We're all there. We're all there. We're all there.
We don't have ults yet. Not for me.
Okay, let me see what ults. Let's see what ults we can use.
Cause the red team's doing pretty good.
We're gonna use Reinhardt's ult. Reinhardt.
How are we using this? There's no coordination.
I don't even have my ult. I don't even have my ult.
Okay, so I want to use Ana and Reinhardt. Let's both charge up their ult and
They're all grouping. They're all grouping in the under the bridge.
Okay, then we'll group.
Let's focus on Reinhardt. Let's focus on Reinhardt. Reinhardt, Timmy. Reinhardt.
Nano. Thanks for the boost. Ah, fuck.
Oh my gosh. I got
Okay,
my
shot
ult.
caller, you need to
Okay.
pause quickly.
I got Earth Shatter and we got Lucio. They're all
I staggered them bad.
right in front of our.
Okay, group up, group up. Shot caller, what are we doing?
Okay.
You can't. You gotta decide fast. We
Don't
only
say
got a
okay,
minute.
just say plan.
We're good,
Plan
we're
good,
good.
bad. Plan is plan. What are we doing?
Rush line.
Okay, Russian grind.
Russian chat.
Hey, Emmy.
Russian chat.
Right, shield is down.
Shield is down. Nice.
Anna down. Reinhardt can't heal.
Mine's down, I got him.
That's two dead.
Good push.
Mercy's one.
Good push.
Much.
I got my ult. Ah, fuck, I haven't been tracking. Ah.
He gets 3 on point. Their Hanzo's really uncontested.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
So,
I gotta concentrate.
They
Okay.
probably have nano if they didn't use it.
Yeah, they haven't used it yet, so it's most likely they have it.
Up top, top window.
Members have everything. I mean, nothing's been going on.
when Ryan chatters,
I could assume everyone but Soldier.
Should I beat the Shatter? Should I beat
Soldier's the only one that doesn't have ult. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
Should I beat
Reinhardt shield?
Are we using ult? What am I using my beat on?
Captain, we using ult or not?
We're using Shatter and Blade.
I don't have my shatter.
Okay, wait, I'm about to nano you.
Captain, if I were making a suggestion, I have my ultimate.
Oh, lucky.
Sorry, I just ulted.
Oh man, I know that feels bad.
Sorry.
He went to beat
Right.
and got stunned midway through the beat. That sucks, dude.
Can we get more ult tracking?
Hold on.
Sorry.
What are we doing? Why are we pushing up?
What did they just use? They used bubble and
Bubble. Earth shatter.
Guys, we need to touch. We have 8 seconds.
They're gonna try and do a fuck. I can't get there in time. Nano blade, right? There they go. Nano visor is what they're gonna do. Nope. I still had my ult the whole game.
Okay, so I'll talk to you guys in a second. I'm gonna talk to red team real quick, and then I'll talk to you guys in a second. Hold on.
You gotta tell.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are doing pretty good. Blue team is still having major problems with their shot calling and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and shot call on their team for 1 round. We may have enough for 2.
But didn't I solo blade them after that?
You
Did take the point?
I don't know, but
I took the point back.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna shot call so he can see how he needs a shot call because he's still having a lot of problems, or they're still having a lot of problems with shot calling. So I want to help them just kind of see how it needs to be done and the speed and stuff like that. Do you guys have any questions over anything at the moment? You're going better than they are. I mean, from what it seems. I mean, yeah, but I mean, but they're not doing good, but they're improving a lot. Especially, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen the first Kings Row match and the second Kings Row match. They didn't even get anything on the objective, and the second time they played, they capped the objective and almost made it to second point. So like, they are doing a lot better. It's they're still having the same issues, and I'm going to show them kind of a little bit how it needs to be done. All right. Alright, so. Okay, so.
So if someone dies, you should say that.
So immediately one person dies.
Gold Blast, I'm gonna put you on spectator mode, and you can watch what I'm doing. I'm just gonna take over your playing support.
I think we're just playing whatever it's called for.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any set rule.
Okay, so Gold, I'm gonna have you spectate, and you can. Oh, let me leave voice channel. I'm gonna have you spectate, and then you can kind of listen to me when I'm calling what I'm doing. When I'm saying stuff as shot caller, and then I'll see how you do the next round. So just pay attention to the speed, why I'm saying things. If you don't understand why I'm calling certain stuff or why I'm saying certain stuff, please ask when the match is over, so I can tell you my thought process on that. So just keep that in mind. Well, I don't want to be trying to explain stuff while thinking of next round. There's no reason to do that.
We've lost every single game. I'm pretty sure none of us mind losing.
Well, I don't want to. I'm not going to try to think of future stuff and past stuff at the same time. That's
True.
So, what are they saying? Good map, Li Zhang. All right.
Oh God.
Li Zhang.
Yo, just for that, put it in Oasis.
Oh no, I ain't doing this.
Oh wait, we haven't done hybrid maps, have we? We've just been doing payloads.
Kings Row is a hybrid map.
Oh wait, you're right.
We're just gonna do Eichenwald. Eichenwald's a simple map. All right.
I like Eichenwald.
before they keep complaining about the malice enters.
Alright, what are we running?
Alright, we're defending. Let's go Orisa Sig. We're gonna go Ana. No, we're gonna go Babzin, and then let's run a Mei and Ashe.
I got Ashe.
I'll run Bab. I'm not gonna run Zen here.
Alright.
I don't wanna.
No dying.
Okay, I definitely haven't played Orisa in a while, but I know I played her this morning, and it's not as bad as I remember.
We just need to play super slow and just poke them down from range. So we can hold under the bridge for a little bit, and then we need to back up like really quick. We don't want to let them get too close. If they get too close, let's try to get a wall off. We're gonna fall back to this back corner where your back is at, over here, and then we just need to keep playing back. We're gonna rotate back to the mini health pack in the back little room, okay? But we don't want to let them get close. Yeah, way back in the back room. So, play close, let them come into us, and just keep space on them, if needed.
Would you be cheating if I told you what they're playing right
Yes,
now?
don't tell. We don't need to know.
Yeah, just mute your mic.
Yeah, just mute your mic.
Okay.
Just break down their shield, pull back some. Play a little slow, pull back, give them space. They're running that Lucio. There you go. Let's push forward a little bit. We play aggressive on this. Yeah, play aggressive. We can push it. Call targets. Who are we on? Push. We win this. Go.
What are we shooting?
Who are we on?
Right heart.
Go, push him. We win this.
Genji's on me.
Play safe. Pull back some. Help our Mei. Get you on the right side. Play stop. Pull back.
Genji on the bridge.
Pull back. Back. Just play slow. We gotta wait for Ashe.
Understood. How's the shield at 300?
Just keep on. We need to focus down that shield before he gets close. So as soon as he gets that shield up, everybody needs to be focused on that shield. Keep shields up. They have that Hanzo. Play back some. Keep playing slow. Play slow. Play the corner. Alright, I have Bap ult. We're gonna use Bap ult this fight.
Let them up.
Push this. Go. Just go. Go on.
I got no health.
Keep going. We're good. Right side.
Mercy.
Push into this. We should win this. Alright, back up. Give them space. We're down one. Hey, if they push in, go ahead and use mail. But if not, let's go ahead and use oh yeah, they're not pushing in here. Alright, we're gonna use flux. Here.
Understood.
Hey, if we start losing space, back up, give them point, and we use mail on point to stall out.
What should I transfer?
Anything if we get low. Alright, let's go. Go now. Let's go. Push them up. Yeah, that's fine. Can we mail this?
May. Drop the wall.
Pull back. Play slow. Pull back to corner.
Oh god.
Pull back to corner.
I got it.
Let them up.
Nice wall.
Pull back.
Oh, Earth Shatter. Oh, I'm down.
Just die. Get your ult. Try to get your ult. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead swap to Zarya.
Am I changing or
Sigma swaps. We'll keep everything for the same for right now.
Objective lost.
Orisa, when you die, go ahead, go Ryan.
Understood.
Ashe, go ahead, swap to Widow here. Next time you die. No, when you die. Hey, we're gonna open with bongos here. Alright, let's go. Alright, are we ready on shield? 3, 2, 1, go. Bongos. Zone them out. Let's push this.
Get you upwards.
Pull back some. We're down one. As soon as you get Bob, use Bob.
Okay. I'm at 95%.
Yeah, use it as soon as you get it.
Genji's above.
Just watch the corner. Alright, well, guess they're not pushing yet.
Okay, I got Bob.
Hey, Mercy's low. Don't, yeah. Just push with this. Hey,
Bob's out.
Arissa, go back to spawn. Nah, never mind. It's not, we're not gonna have enough time. We don't have a Lucio. Never mind. Alright, just play slow. Play the corner. Hey, can we take high ground here? This platform? For your, yeah.
Hit Reinhardt with my dynamite.
Nice. Just play slow. All we're doing is just gonna melt them down. Don't let them get close to us.
Reinhardt's moving up to the left.
Immortality's up. Die on point.
Genji on me.
Die on point. Don't worry about it.
Genji one shot behind us.
Alright. Yeah, we need. No, don't switch that. Don't switch. Oh, fuck.
Oh, your ult.
It's fine. It's too late.
Okay, understood. We could get this back. I could get my Zarya out quick.
It's fine. Hold on, you guys ready?
Understood.
Yeah. Let's push in. I'm gonna open with Bap ult here. Play slow, give him space. Use mail here.
Behind you guys.
Blue mail.
Lucio behind me.
Pull back some.
Pulling back.
Is that trance? Can you trance us? Let's go, push it. Who are we on? Call targets, please.
Call targets, donkey.
Immortality's up. Immortality. Nice. I have Bap ult. Be ready for Bap. Oh shit. Help me run. Help behind.
Wait, when do we get a Widow?
Wanna swap to Ana here?
Hey, should I swap?
Zen, go Brig.
Never stop fighting for what you believe.
It's fine if you can't switch. It's fine.
Should I switch from Widow?
Yeah, go McCree now on this one.
Go. I keep you here.
I'm way better.
Ah, fuck, I walk her
Pull
up,
back
sorry.
some, pull back. Play slow. We're not engaging yet.
Shatter got it.
Hey, engage the shatter here. Ready? You guys here?
I'm here.
Alright, let's go.
I need heals.
Who is I?
He's gonna shatter. Ah, fuck, I haven't been on track. I just realized.
Reloading. Can we stall on point?
Yeah.
Help your right. I'm reloading in a second.
I got Zarya bubble.
Reinhardt's low.
Nice wall. Hey, Maze, grab. Oh.
Oh, the Genji came behind us.
That's fine.
Do I grab here?
Yeah,
Oh,
if you can touch. Yeah, it's over.
I'm gonna still give it to them. Take my bubble.
Fire at will.
Okay, so, whoops, hitting the wrong keys there. Okay, so Captain, do you see the difference between when I'm calling stuff and when you're calling things?
Yeah, now that I watched that, can I stop being shot caller?
Well, okay. How many hours have you ever shot called, or how many hours have you ever communicated with teams?
Well, he's a level 10, so I don't think.
Yeah. Have you ever played on a team or anything like that?
Let's say I have played on teams, but I have never done voice chat.
Okay, so you have no experience doing this. I have over 800 hours experience doing this. So you're nowhere. You're never going to be close to me until you get some time doing it. So you obviously showed much more improvement on the maps that you're doing, but obviously it's only been an hour and a half that you've been doing it. So
for an hour and a half.
yeah, it's we got 11 minutes left, so we got time for one more round. So now you can kind of see the speed of things that you really want to be getting to, and you see how much I'm talking mid-fight on like controlling where the team's going, if we can play aggressive, if we don't need to play aggressive. The reason why I'm saying even if we get a kill and I'm not saying we need to play aggressive, I'm saying pull back, is because we're down one, and even though that we could maybe push into that, they have spawn advantage. So I'm looking at, okay, well, we can maybe play a little slow here. Once our next person comes back online, then I'm saying we need to push back in. Because now we have our 6th person in, and we can maybe play a little aggressive here. You don't want to play super aggressive when they have spawn advantage. That's something that you want to keep in mind, is how close they are to spawn and stuff like that. When we get a couple kills, then yeah, I'm gonna go, like, we need to make, if we're not already pushing for it, I'm telling our team, we need to keep pushing for it, keep pushing for it. I'm talking all throughout the match on if we need to play aggressive or anything like that. So just kind of keep that in mind, and then also switching out heroes for where the map is and stuff like that and what they're playing. That's when I'm trying to make those switches if possible on those things. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna move you back.
Yeah, also I'm gonna say, there is definitely a big reason. Like, I think you might have known this. The main reason we kept going back is because I kept on forgetting to track ults. So you could just assume they had all of them just to make sure, because I was bad at tracking.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really worried about tracking or anything like that.
Just assume
the big thing, like our target color, we was not calling targets.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So you got like,
I keep forgetting I'm talking.
Yeah, as soon as we're starting to do, as soon as they're close to us, you need to be calling targets, because I need to know who we're going in on and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Also, like, if you see people needing help, like one instance when they're in the when our Mei was getting low in that room on the right side with the Genji, I'm like, help our Mei, help our Mei, help our Mei, because like our Mei is getting critical and they're on the right side. We need to put resources into that hero. Okay, so that's something that you want to be kind of keeping an eye out for that, and just paying attention to what's going on around you and everything, and kind of guiding the team. So those are things that I want to hear you try to implement. Obviously, you're not going to be able to implement it right now, but try to do the best you can. Like I said, the biggest thing you got to worry about is literally just making a play and coming up with some type of plan. So as soon as you're ready with the plan, just say what you're doing. That's all you got to do. All right. Good luck in y'all's last match. All right.
All right, Shaq, what are we doing?
And so I'm not very original. So just play whatever you did last time, and I'll build from that.
Yeah, it's not on.
Arista's a defensive.
Hello? Who is RCN? I don't know who RCN is.
I just joined. I just came in.
You just came into the Discord, or you just came into the...
No, I've been in Discord for a bit. I just didn't know you guys were PUGS. I can add you if...
Oh, okay. No, PUGS are almost over, actually. We started PUGS like 2 hours ago. Did you want to hear a certain calm or something, or...
No, I just want to play.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be done in like maybe 8 minutes or so. This is going to be our last match, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You think I could do both and go Moira?
Yeah, Moira works. Moira has AoE healing. She can piss on people.
And who else?
She can piss on people.
Who else, Who else is the other healer?
Who else? Someone play Lucio.
Alright.
Yeah, when the game starts, you want to call quickly just whatever you think is going to work.
Attackers incoming.
Okay, what's our plan here?
Objective A.
Well,
they have Doom.
We're rushing. They take out Doom. Don't do much until the Doom is out.
Okay then, so we're gonna bait the Doom out?
I'm great.
There's Doom?
Actually, no, let's push in with Ryan.
Alright, where? Do you want to go left or right?
Reinhardt?
Go left. I got a charge my shield in here.
Right.
Alright, go.
Killed me. Doofus just killed me. Doofus just killed Junkrat. We're 4 down. We gotta retreat.
I'm trying to back up. I really can't. There we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, plan. We're backing up to spawn? Yes, no?
Yes, we're backing up.
Remember, you want to be talking almost every single second of the match.
Yeah, we need to know what we're doing. Yeah, what now?
What we're doing now is, for now, let's take out Genji. He's trying to get closer to us.
Alright, well, he's far away now. He's behind everyone.
Change the plan? Plan's gotta keep changing.
He's behind. Wait, make sure you're not in the front,
He made that jump?
Behind the shield.
Mei's dead. Our May
Maze
is.
dead, Maze dead.
They're doomed.
Genji just ulted. You gotta keep track of that. That's a fast ult.
Munch is getting like fucked by his
they're
beats, man.
Okay. Let's just work on getting Maze ult. So we could ult.
We can't rely
need
on
Maze
one ult. We gotta be able to.
I have Shatter.
Okay. We got
That's
Shatter.
the only ult we have.
Alright, then we need to just keep focusing on their
No ulting yet. No ulting yet.
I know. Just tell us. We need to know what we're doing.
Tell us something.
Bad. Yeah,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Maze
the
ult
Maze
is
fight?
getting her ult. We're gonna go Shatter, then Maze.
Doomfist
What are we
ulted.
doing? We just need to know now.
Doomfist is ulted. Doomfist is ulted. Focus on Doomfist.
Alright, am I gonna ult?
Mario
Focus
gets
on
shield.
Doom.
Doom's close to dead.
Okay. Okay, Reinhardt, Shatter.
Reinhardt
I'm
is
dead.
shattered.
I'm dead.
Reinhardt's one shot. It don't matter, we gotta retreat.
Okay, back. Everyone back.
So he's getting a little
So
better.
Ren just used his
Talking
ult,
a little bit more.
Gonna have like 50%. They're gonna have BAP. Genji's is probably back already because of all the pokes he's been doing. Zarya
I got
hasn't
my
used her
jump.
ult yet, so
We
they're
have
gonna
I got my
nailed.
jump too.
Okay.
I got my
Okay,
jump
Now
right.
we can base Shatter, I guess.
Really? Come on us.
If you guys shatter, I can use my wheel. Holy shit.
Alright, Leah, let's do that.
What ult are we going in with?
Shatter wheel.
Shatter wheel?
With Shatter wheel, yeah, got it.
Oh, already?
Oh my god,
Oh.
what? I didn't mean to press my Y. My bad. I didn't mean to press my ult.
I need to.
That was so
Save
fuck
me.
up on me. Doofus and Archon. Doofus, focus Doofus.
Yeah, no, ult.
We can't do that now, we're all dead.
Yeah, we're all a little dead.
Yeah.
You
go.
Yeah, so
Are we
You gotta-
using May ult this fight?
I
Alright,
fucked up my...
Wait for everyone, Moira, wait for everyone. You can't just go in.
Yeah, where are you, Mora?
Pushing up. We're pushing up.
Captain.
Okay,
Then sit
well,
in
you-
spawn. If they're pushing us, sit in spawn. They can't hurt you in spawn.
30 seconds.
Well, we can't just be sitting in here. We're at 20 seconds.
We.
I got my
yeah,
ult,
that's
Captain.
true.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Alright,
It's better
Let's
to
go,
sit in
let's
here
go.
and regroup than die.
Yeah,
and
we
then
have 20
stagger
seconds.
regroup.
We need to go.
Okay, let's go.
Captain, call
Play
it.
aggro? Play
Call
aggro?
it.
Is that what we're doing?
We're gonna go Zarya,
Yeah, we're
then
doing
May.
that.
Огонь по готовности. 10 seconds remaining.
Alright, well then get the people in the ult.
see, I think see, it's
Reinhardt's
too.
weak. Reinhardt's weak. Focus on Reinhardt. Reinhardt's dead. Reinhardt's dead. Healers down. Healers down.
Get
Go,
Zarya.
go, go.
Doofus.
Doomfist is low.
Good push right there.
Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is when you plan. This is when you plan.
Genji. He's contesting.
Focus on Genji, focus on Genji.
This is when you plan. This is when you plan.
Playing.
Also, Zarya's gonna have her ult. Bat's gonna have his ult.
I almost had my ult. Junkrat.
Ryan used his ult last fight. Doomfist is probably gonna have his ult after all those punches.
Get up on that high ground.
Just wait and we're gonna wheel.
Watch out
Yeah.
for circles.
Doofus is coming in.
Listen, Junkrat, just go up to them with your wheel and all.
Genji up above. He's poking. Genji probably is trying to build his ult right now.
Get Doom while he's over here. He left.
We need a bit more of a pan than just press.
Огонь по готовности.
Now, heal.
Genji just ulted.
Do it now, really.
Genji's one shot. Reinhardt.
Now was not a good time. There was like 2-3 people dead when they said now.
How much damage
Okay,
is that?
back in spawn. Back in
And
spawn.
I didn't even know we were falling back because I was up there.
Because no one said to fall back.
Yeah, I know.
said, but
Oh, well, Captain didn't say to fall back.
It's fine.
Yo, don't feed the Genji. If we're all out
Yeah.
here, he's just getting pokes at us.
That's true.
Okay, so what's the plan, Captain? Which way are we going? Tiny
Vision's
door,
team
big
is
door?
up in the top left high ground.
Okay, come on, Captain. We only got a minute. We got a lot of space.
Captain, say something, even if it's a bad plan. All you're doing is throwing skill orbs.
We're all rushing.
What are we doing?
60 seconds.
Yeah, what else? We can't just all rely on that.
Junkrat, wheel, then shatter.
That's not how it works. What are we doing? Who are we going after? What is the plan? Doomfist is
No,
building his Zarya.
that was a good plan.
Doomfist is one in the back. I'm about to die. Alright, nice. I have Shatter.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. We got 3 people down, guys. 4 people down now. We gotta fall back. But we only got 30 seconds, so we gotta.
Okay, so tracking out. Zarya's gonna try to save her ult until we push all the way in. She's gonna save it for the last bit. Genji's gonna have his too, so they're gonna probably go blade grab.
Grab's only at 50%.
This whole game. So he's
Meteor strike.
Oh, he meteor strike.
Okay, Doom doesn't have his.
Alright, I'm gonna ult on point. You ready? Shatter.
Shatter. Understood.
I'm gonna shatter.
Doom just came in and fucked me up.
Grab it.
We gotta get on that objective. We gotta play objective. Yeah, they're gonna save that for us.
I got my ult. Am I using it? Am I using it or not?
You gotta use it. You gotta use it.
No, I'm dead already. Captain.
Shot call. You gotta be calling that shit.
You're dead. That's when you call the most things.
No, we can't regroup.
There is no
It's
regroup.
overtime. It's overtime.
I've literally just killed 3 of them. So Genji's on me.
No way.
Oh.
That's a team kill right there. That's a team kill.
They're all dead. They're grouping up. We don't gotta use ult right now.
We gotta push up. We gotta push up.
Yo, when do we get a rat? Oh wait.
Reinhardt, come on.
Touch, but we're good now.
How much ult did you
I feed
lose?
everyone back.
No, I didn't lose any.
Reinhardt on bridge. Reinhardt on bridge.
I lost like 5%.
Reinhardt putting up. New fist.
They're on the bridge. They're on the bridge behind us. They're on the bridge behind us. What do we do, Doc? Doc?
No, Genji on front of us. Genji on front. Focus on Genji. Alright, Genji, they're all behind. I got Doomfist on me. Doomfist is on by the bridge side. Reinhardt's behind. Reinhardt's behind.
What am I using?
Reinhardt's attacking gold. Okay, Reinhardt's dead.
I could have used my ult to combo with that.
Get Doomfist out.
Is that a thing?
Oh, dude, we spawned so far.
Yeah, make sure we're trying to stay on.
Oh god, Hail Mary. Hail Mary! Hail Mary!
Focus on Reinhardt.
That didn't work for shit. Back up, Killer.
Get away from Genji. Get away from Genji.
Genji's dead.
Reinhardt's one.
Get on point, get on point.
Reinhardt. Get on Reinhardt. Focus Reinhardt. Focus on Reinhardt. Reinhardt's dead. Doomfist. Doomfist is next.
Doomfist. He's not hot. Whoa.
Doomfist dead?
He's dead. Good.
I've got bad spawns, so I'm gonna kill myself.
They're barely coming through with this. You're not on terrible, Mike, man.
Because I just used it from spawn. Also, what the hell? What did I do back there? What?
Okay.
Don't feed the Genji. Don't feed the Genji.
Stay back. He might start pushing us.
So, we gotta watch out for Genji and Zarya. They're the two that can get behind the most.
Ball on us. Ball on us. Ball on the objective.
We only have one CC for the ball.
Are we using any ult?
They did close. Yeah, we're gonna use May.
I have
Doom ulted. Doom ulted.
They're gonna have. Oh,
Reinhardt. Focus Reinhardt. Focus Reinhardt. He has
right.
Hamster behind.
Are we still fighting, or are we...
Well, I'm dead. Shot caller. Every fight. In or out. In or out. One person dies, in or out.
Okay, we have Shatter, May, Lucio, and Fire.
What are we using this fight?
We're gonna go in with Shatter then May.
Understood.
But focusing on
Thugs are
Reinhardt.
always great to watch. I forget to even chat.
Genji's one.
Alright, get ready, get ready. I'm gonna shatter soon. Alright, I got bumped. I got bumped. to the door.
Get the bat. He's frozen.
Reinhardt. Genji just ulted.
I got booped in the Genji. Like, I was nowhere near him, and then Doom just punched me in.
Oh, no one's there. Damn, that's tough right there.
Shot caller, you gotta call the shots.
Victory.
You can't just call it when you think it's convenient to call it. You gotta call it every
Yeah, so one thing that I will say, like, when you are making plays and stuff, you're saying it like as it's happening, So you should, like, for me, when I'm playing, I'm constantly hitting tab to see how close our team is going to be. Now, ideally, I shouldn't have to hit tab because the rest of your team should be saying, hey, I'm at 80 on ult, I'll have my ult and 20 and stuff like that. But for me, I know people don't play, a lot of people like here haven't played on teams and stuff like that, so I don't expect that necessarily to be happening, so I'm constantly hitting tab so I can make a play off of what we need to do. So for you, make sure you're hitting tab to see what you're going to have online soon, and you should be constantly thinking about what the next fight you're going to use. Okay, so every time you're playing, always think about what are you going to do next. If we do this fight, what do we have for next fight? And if you're like when y'all was going on Street Face, you was like, all right, let's use Tire this fight. All right, fine, just use Tire. That's all you need to know, and we push in. It's not necessarily the shot caller's job to tell like where, like I said, it's also our tank's job, whoever's playing tank, to call the pathing. If you're going to go main, then you're going to go main. There's not like, if it's a standard thing, then just go standard. If they don't say anything specific about like, oh, we need to go top left and do all this stuff, then fine, you don't have to. For the reason why I'm doing that is because I haven't seen y'all play any Orisa or anything like that, and playing a spam composition on defense is somewhat easy, but if they're running a lot of Lucio and Reinhardt, I need to make sure you guys know where to back up to on defense. On attack, y'all are running Ryan Zart, just hit W. Like, there's not a real big thing of like pathing that you have to do. And Reinhardt, you can also go and say, hey, let's go right side. And when you, one thing I will point out is like on that attack, when you needed to go into that little room and you was like, hey, I need to charge my shield. All right, cool. And these are things, shot caller, you have to listen for as well, because if our main tank is saying, hey, we need to do this or we need to do something like that, you need to guide your team to that, because not everybody may hear that. You need to make sure you're talking to your team about, hey, what are we doing, stuff like that. You need to make sure you're doing that every single fight, and talking a little bit more. You're doing it a little bit more and saying we need to back out and stuff. It's just late. So whenever you're talking right now, you have to make sure you're talking like 3 times more, so, or maybe 5 seconds earlier. So that's what I want to see when you're talking, like maybe 5-6 seconds earlier. All right, we'll see if anybody's wanting. All right, so people's asking about playing one more. I don't know if you guys are wanting to play one more.
I'm down.
Okay, so
yes.
Who is not able? Because I know somebody had to leave. Is everybody good to play for one more? If not,
I believe it's last match, except not as the shot caller.
Look, Gold, I'm gonna tell you this.
Can I shot call then?
We're all, like, it sounds like we're being mean to you. Don't worry, we all really don't give a shit.
It's just pugs.
Mid game.
Yeah, it's just pugs. Like there's. Yeah,
like we're demanding stuff.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, you have to, and you have to get the answers out. Like I said, you're the one leading the team to the to win, so it's all kind of on you to make these decisions and stuff like that. And I'll tell you one thing too: if you don't know how to counter their comp, literally run the same shit. If you don't know how to what counters what or what, just run the same comp. Oh, what do we need to swap to? Oh, their Doomfist is going really good. Okay, go Doomfist. Just start with something. Start with that, and then worry about counters and stuff to that effect. And then if you're also, let's say you're running the same exact team comp and it's still not working, change your playstyle up. Who is getting the most value? Look at the kill feed. Look at who's on fire. If somebody's getting a lot of value every single time, then that needs to be how your playstyle changes. Oh, Doomfist is getting a lot of value. Hey, we need to make sure we're focusing Doomfist every single fight. You gotta make sure you're mentioning that to your team between fights. What I'm seeing you do a lot, and I was watching a little bit, like when you're playing, you're trying to play Moira before you're guiding your team. You need to guide your team first and worry about healing second. That is, like, this thing, I'm not here, I don't care if y'all win, lose, none of y'all should care if y'all win, lose. The main thing is to make sure you're communicating, and you're not doing that. Same thing how, when I was talking about koalas, asking, like, what are we doing, and they're not even alt tracking all the time.
I can't.
So that is something that you have to do as a player. You have to guide your team first, come up with a plan first, and then worry about, oh, let me make sure I'm doing my healing and stuff correctly. Nobody's gonna care if you're not healing all the way. if you're guiding your team where you need to go. You know how many shots I'm missing on Baptiste? You know how many late lamps I did on Baptiste? Or how many that weren't around corners? There's a lot of things I'm messing up on just because I'm trying to tell a team how to do everything. Because
I definitely saw that when we're on the high ground.
Yeah, so these are things that are just happening, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to worry about that if you're constantly talking and telling how we need to play. Also, and for everybody here, whenever you're playing and stuff like this in a team setting, never worry about what happened to the last round, okay, or last fight or anything like that. That is something that you can't do. If it happens,
except for me, I have to worry about that.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about anything. Don't if you died some way, if you did something else or whatever, it does not matter. It only yes, this is going to be the last game where y'all going to get to play Lijiang Tower, because y'all want to play
At least it's the Lunar New Year version.
Yeah,
Wait, can I get the Christmas version? Wait, is there a Christmas version?
No.
Oh.
So anyways, so like I said, just try constantly talking to your team on what you want them to do. That's all you need to do is tell, hey, pull back, push forward, play aggressive. You're saying some right stuff. It's just you're just doing it kind of too late. Anytime you have an ultimate, as soon as you see an ult online, you should either, if it's mid-fight, you can tell them to use it. If not, say hold all the ults. If you have it before the fight starts, make a play with that ultimate. Hey, we're gonna open with Tyre this fight. All right, let's go. The plan is open with Tyre. Let's go. To main tank, where are we going? Blah blah blah. All this stuff. That's what you need to be doing. Like I said, you're taking way too long to kind of do stuff, and then by the time you're ready to do something, it's like, okay, well, it's a little late now. So keep that in mind. All right. Let me go see if the red team is still wanting to play one more, and then we'll go get started. All right. Do you have any questions, Gold, about shot calling or anything like that, of stuff that I was doing that you may not understand, or why?
So, you know, as I haven't played as long as you guys,
yeah.
So I don't know what characters are good on what map. So could you at least sort of suggest to me what you can play best on this map?
Okay then.
Yeah,
we can
like I
help
said,
you, like...
yeah, you can run any tanks, any DPS, any support. It literally doesn't matter what you run, because no matter, even if you have a really good team comp on paper and the enemy team is just better than you, they're just going to win anyways. So come out with something first, and then you can say, all right, this ain't working, let's swap to what they're running. Make some teams. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I'm running a spam comp versus their brawl comp, and they're able to get close to us. I swapped off super late when I should have swapped a dive on second point, but it took me a little bit longer to swap. So these are things you just got to realize, and you got to say, all right, well, what are they running? What can we focus down? Stuff like that. And just like I said, if you don't know, just pick what they're running. But just pick something and go from there, and then swap stuff out if you need to. All right. But any other questions? All right, let me go check on red team, and then I'll go ahead and get ready to start in a second. Okay. So, you guys, we'll do one more match. If you guys are all wanting to do one more,
yes.
I'm going to listen to them for one. I'm going to listen to them one time, and I'll listen to you guys for the last one of the last matches. All right. So okay. Okay. So so I'm going to listen to you guys for one round, and then I'm going to listen to red team, since I've been neglecting them to kind of help you guys get a little better. And then I'll listen to you guys if on the third match, because it's like best of 5 or something on these.
Understood.
But all right.
Oh, you're right. I realized it's what am I call it? What's the center thing called?
I have no
different
idea.
map type.
King of the Hill.
One. Yes.
Yeah.
King of the Hill, control center.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Good luck, you guys.
Okay, so let's see. You want someone who is as pushy.
Reaper shaming us for naming plants.
It is. Oh, it's
Initiating a match.
Alright, let's fucking go.
So I know.
Ball sig. Ball sig.
Ball sig?
Ball sig. I like ball sig.
I'll be ball.
I'll be ball. Can I play ball?
Okay, go ahead. I'll be DPS. Semester's a pretty good one on this map.
Is it?
Alright, what are we running?
Ready.
I think it's the map that I could put. Hold on.
So if we're gonna be pushing, we're gonna need at least like a
Oh
Mercy.
no! I don't think this was the map I was thinking about.
No.
No.
Who's the inside one?
15 seconds.
We're running out of time, quick.
15 seconds. Gotta go.
What do you think, shot caller? Just pick
Yeah,
heroes.
shot caller.
Pick
Say what
whatever.
you think, and we'll tell you if it's good or not.
Lucio, Reinhardt, Zarya, Hanzo, Mercy.
Understood.
Hey.
Who's our second DPS?
Decent comp.
No.
Who was the other?
Came out of nothing. Decent composition, really quick.
No healer. Yeah.
I was surprised there.
Where's that doom going? Gold?
Dude, why are we just sitting here?
Our shot caller's in spawn. Call for a pause if you're leaving.
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Comment.
What happened? What happened, Gold? What happened there?
Are we good?
No, like, why
What
do
do
you
you
think
mean
it's
you don't
on for so long?
I think he. I think. Hold on. I think he's like DCing. Hold on.
Okay, I think I need to leave now.
Unlucky. All right. Reaper, do you wanna sub in for captain?
Wanna be our shot caller?
Yeah, I can shot call.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
So some people are being poked already by Zarya, so I could already tell that she has more than me.
Well,
Do we get a
Are you
focus then?
online, Reaper?
I'm coming online right now.
Okay.
It's gonna take me like a minute.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, you gotta log in every time? That sucks.
Yeah, it's a family PC that I play games on. So.
Ah. No, then I can understand why you don't want, other family members playing that.
Void said you're shaming them for naming plants. Reaper.
Oh my goodness. I'm online. Mpulse.
Yeah, I see it. Alright. So Reaper's gonna be your new shot caller. You may want to turn up their mic a little bit.
Okay, hold up. Let me fix Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta turn you up to 200.
Hold on, let me do that right quick too. So he's a shot caller, so might as well have him at max, right?
Yeah, I want to be here.
Oh, I mean, you'll be able to hear him a little bit better, but all right. Are you we're gonna restart real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, are we gonna do a full-on reset?
Yeah.
Okay then, thank good. Because I didn't know if this comp was gonna work with our new cap.
So
It's a different map, by the way.
Oh, now it's a night market.
Yeah.
Alright, Brawl is good here, so we're gonna go Brawl. Ryan's, Zarya, Doom, May, Lucio, and Ana. Alright, let's go.
You said May, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and
Oh yeah, also Donkey.
if they have a Pharah, our Doom is gonna change to McCree. Right.
So we're opening up for. This is the last
game?
match. So
I like it.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so our
Quick
plan
play
is
is fun and
we're
all,
gonna
but this-
speed past, we're gonna push hard, main wall one of their tanks off, and we're gonna dive their main tank, whoever their main tank is, they're going down.
Oh.
Right.
Okay,
Donkey,
so
you think you can do that?
I can wall off one of their tanks.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go.
Round one. Capture.
So you said push middle, right?
Yeah.
let's see how they do here.
Make sure you're
Alright, go, let's go. Get on there.
Oh shit.
Get on there, Ryan. Get on there, Ryan.
Oh, God.
Get on there, Ryan. They're all anti. They're all anti.
Anti.
That was a huge anti.
Oh, focus target. All target. Who are we on?
I'm dead.
Call everything.
Where's the right here?
Dude, Reaper's popping off on shot calling. What the fuck? Dang. Normally
Get this off. Alright, who's our all tech right now?
So right now Hog is gonna be at like 50, over 50. Hanzo's gonna have some ults after poking.
Not league point. Die on point.
Sigma.
Do not
Sigma frozen.
Die on point. Kill as long as you can.
Okay, we gotta watch out for a Macreal and a Hanzo ult. They go not Hanzo, but
Alright, get the Get this in. McCree one.
McCree one.
McCree one.
Hanzo, just kill me.
Hanzo, got it. Go for Hanzo.
That was a good stall. Reaper's popping off on shot calling. Holy shit.
Okay. Hanzo is probably gonna have his ult back after getting
Doom
This is what happened.
They don't have a Zarya, so we're gonna fuck them up with Junkrat.
This is funny because Reaper's been in these lobbies so often. He's had a lot of practice getting this stuff done, so it's good to. It's decent to see somebody who used to never know how to do this to do it pretty efficiently now.
Roadhog is half.
I'm dead.
Get out. Hold on. Go back in. Everybody on off.
Mercy.
Boy, you hear these calls? Holy shit!
So they're gonna have Mercy and not.
Roadhog. Freezing Roadhog. Oh, I just.
Everybody get off.
Hanzo just.
Get out.
McCree behind.
Get out. Just die.
Gonna get some. I don't wanna speed.
They ain't doing terrible. I'm actually kind of curious on why they're losing. I think it's because they're not really like Reaper's having to do both. So they're not getting a lot of value from the Mei. Like Mei's just now at ult, so I think that's one of the issues there.
Alright, use tire. Right now, use tire.
Right now,
It's
you're
a 96.
Oh, you're right.
No, use tire whenever you get it. Like, as soon as you get it, use tire. Right. Okay, use tire.
99. Oh my god, are they gonna?
Get on point, guys. Get on point.
Moving.
What happened to the tire? When is it coming?
I didn't.
Right there.
Two people.
Zen did not even use his ult to save him. And
Dead.
Everybody on hold.
Knock down.
Zen. Done one. Hold on.
Zen down.
Stay on point. Dragon. Fuck. Hanzo behind. Hanzo on our honor. Help on honor. Get on point.
Alright, Sig on point.
Sigma coming in.
Alright.
Falling off one way.
What are you doing with that?
Oh, McCree just ulted.
Honor, use your own. Right shatter.
Oh shit. These calls are great.
Okay, so Sigma just uses ult, McCree uses ult. They're gonna have wall. They're gonna have Mercy.
We don't have time. Just get on point.
Okay then. I still have my ult. I never use my ult.
Okay, so my shot call was bad. I never told you guys to use 10 calls because this is my
No, dude. Your shot calling is much better than it used to be. Holy shit, you was popping off with everything. One thing, I think you wasn't losing because shot calls were bad. The reason I think you was well, technically it's not because of that. The reason why you was losing because your Mei wasn't getting enough value as you needed to, and you didn't realize that. You got Mei out like at 70 something, like one time during that whole match. That's something you got to realize. Like, hey, we've done 3 fights. Mei's only at 20% or something like that. So you got to realize that on who's getting value on your team and who's not. So just keep in mind, like it was a good composition. It's just that you wasn't getting value from the hero. Either they're not comfortable in the hero, they're getting shit on by the enemy team. Whatever's going on, it doesn't matter. The issue is that they're just not getting value with that hero. So you gotta
I should have switched with Junkrat because I don't really play with Mei.
Well, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. The composition was fine. It was just that you wasn't getting value with the hero, and that's something that the shot caller has to realize what's going on in the team. So always be hitting tab, looking at alt charts, stuff like that. Other than that, man, your shot calling, man, I was like, holy shit, I was like, whoa, you over here. It was nice. So good job on everything else there. Target calling, we wasn't really target calling, so make sure, like, that's one thing that you're losing as well. Like, you can't rely on your shot caller to card call. because now you're having them make the decision, which they need to be looking at other things. So if they're looking at other things, then they can't really focus on any of the other stuff there. Alt tracking, I didn't hear that much. So like I said, anytime the fight's getting reset, try to get that alt track.
I couldn't tell that was happening. Like I was trying to wait until the fight stopped, but for some reason I couldn't see the fight really stopping. Just people kept throwing themselves.
If they keep doing that, and you get like I said, if you get chances to throw some ults in, then go ahead, tell them what ults are gonna be close to and stuff like that every now and then. So all right, I'm gonna go listen to Red Team, hear how they're talking, and then I'll go to the next one. All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's.
It's the previous chat. You can't see.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
Hi, Mpulse.
All right, I'm back. So.
Do you like our chat?
Yeah, are we really funny?
Aren't we content?
I don't even listen. I don't even read that, so I don't know what y'all are talking about half the time. So.
What? Damn.
Ready for battle.
12-year-olds. All right. So I'm just gonna be listening to you guys, see how you guys are doing, and then talk to you guys after the match is over. This round. How long in the 2 hours? Well, they wanted to do one more match, so we're doing one more match. This is gonna be the last one. Cause I kind of want to play some comp or something after this.
You want to go to the right, so they won't move you.
Who, me?
No,
Yeah.
Such a bad Zarya map. I'm playing Zen map. I'm playing switching to Lucio.
Lucy. Oh.
Lucy. Oh.
Maybe get a little boost.
They're going
You sure you guys don't want to sim? That's fine.
Do you want to? There's a lot of servers that do.
Where is everyone going?
There.
We're in the back. Okay, so get a Farah. She's right
Any heals.
Missing a healer.
On the point. I'm contesting.
Moira.
Look at this fail. Yep.
Bro, I think I could just contest point forever.
You're trying to kill Lucy.
Oh no, this Zarya's Zarya got me.
Can we go on it? Lucio? We don't have much shields. We're just gonna be playing with the Farah.
I'm not very good at Ana, but
I have no idea at the moment. I don't get on Discord to do stuff, but there's a lot of Discords that do that. So just Google some Discords. I think Elo Hell does. A lot of small Discords will do it too. Every like week or every other day or something.
No, I'm talking to Sniper.
yeah, I can play some. Here, 1 second. Once I die. Ryan's left.
Very no personal.
There.
I almost have my field.
Justice reigns from above.
If you can res that, just good anyway.
I got it.
Okay, they're both 50.
the freaking pharmacy flank, and they didn't realize
Oh my
that.
god, I got trapped. Come on.
Probably have everything, but they probably have everything, to be honest.
Okay.
Who doesn't have their?
Give me a second. I'm gonna try to move on the bridge. If that doesn't work, I'll come back.
I always run into the fire first.
Yeah, I have my ult.
Did they use any ults last fight?
No.
They're going in the back. They're going in the back.
Ryan going right. They're going right.
They're leaving people.
Yeah, they're going right. Ryan's totally out of position.
Go Ryan.
Go to Ryan.
Why did I do that? I don't understand why I did it.
They survived that?
Yeah, probably not.
I have health. Once I get back off health, if
Someone got slapped. I don't know. I killed him. No, I didn't. But I need to get him.
They have point now.
Okay. She red.
Yeah, something like that.
Back up.
Me? How did I survive that? Oh my god.
Back up.
Wait, I have whatever nano. I have nano.
Okay, they use Valk. They use Bull. Did they shatter?
They never really came up with a plan on this fight. So, if they would have came up with a plan this fight, they would have been able to retake. But they're not gonna win that. Because there's no plan, there. They lose that.
Wait, it's Lunar New Year, right? Why is it not Lunar New Year? Damn, my sleep didn't hit.
I'm dead.
Lucio. Drunk.
Oh my god. I'm just behind you.
Behind the wire.
Okay, I'm on my way now. Just try to stay on point. Coming.
Mercy.
Okay.
Moya.
I'm dead.
No. That's what we said.
We have to go.
Yeah, we still have one more capture.
Sorry.
We can let them have this.
Yeah, we have another capture. No, okay.
Please, I need
Play with their fire more.
Through my immortality field is a point. Try to get in that.
We can't play around you. We have to play around you. That is.
a target call.
Sorry.
They lost that because the fight before all this happened, they didn't make a plan. If they win it, it's because the enemy team's not calling targets correctly.
Guys, we have the next one.
Okay, sorry in there. Sorry on the ground. Sorry one. Ryan, please.
I'm through immortality field back in. Try to get in that.
Oh, they'll win now. Now they'll win.
Jump.
Oh my god, Munch is literally targeting me.
Oh, she fell.
So what are they gonna have?
Two grab. They're gonna have Shatter. They're gonna have behind you.
They just grabbed when they didn't need to. Oh
They're gonna have a
no.
lot.
I have immortality field, so if we can protect immortality.
No tire though. No tire.
Okay.
Junk on point.
They almost had that.
Ryan, charge up point.
Run.
I almost have Valk. Mercy. McCree.
Sorry.
Helden sterben nicht.
Wow. That was surprising.
Hi, Mpulse, do you have some info to give us?
Yes. So there's a third map, so there's one more. Next, so the reason why y'all should have lost that, I don't know what happened on blue team, but y'all should have lost that. The only reason why you should have lost that is because there was no plan before y'all went to retake at 80-something%. Y'all literally walked in, or no, I think it was at 60%. Y'all walked in, y'all didn't have any plan, and then y'all just started free-flowing ultimates, and that's why y'all should have lost. I don't know what that was a very, very bad play. The shot caller, you did not make any play in that fight, and y'all just kind of walked in. You cannot come out of spawn and start walking in and starting a fight without any type of plan. You have to be making a plan every single time and tell your team what you need to be doing. A lot of times, also, you're not really. I don't hear you as much talking about engaging and disengaging. Sometimes you are, but it's not as consistent as it needs to be. You need to be talking like most of the time during the match as much as possible. Target caller, you're doing a little bit better on target calling. It's still not super consistent. I'm hearing other people call targets over you, and then you're calling a target. That needs to be your initial thing. You need to make sure you're calling targets. and calling it over and over and over again. If you're calling targets for about 2 or 3 seconds, give it that location, because I don't hear locations being done as much, and it's taking a little long to kill things, so give it the location. If you don't know where the location is, talk in third person to your team and say, oh, on your Zarya, on your Pharah, on your Mercy, on your whoever. Talk in third person so they can give a location and stuff like that. Alt tracker, there was a couple times where you was like off by 50%, but overall I think your alt tracking hasn't been terrible. But I haven't really been looking at the alt tracking as much there. I've been listening to the other two things. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions or anything like that?
This is our last game.
Yes, this will be our last game.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go listen to blue team, and then go from there, alright? Well, actually, no, I'll be listening to y'all, because I've already been listening to blue team the whole time. And they switched out their shot caller. Their shot callers. Yeah.
Ready.
I think Void's definitely. Void being on our team.
Okay, do you guys still need McCree or not?
Okay, so we should be fine with this combat. Wait, actually,
We want to get a brig.
He said,
We want to get a brig.
I want to see how they play now. I'm gonna start. They start talking in third person.
I can't play Ana.
Yeah, I mean they should talk in third person when they need help.
Staying with Mercy.
No matter what you're doing, you should always talk in third person. It's usually easier, unless you've been playing on the same team for a certain amount of time or a decent amount of time.
Okay, we're gonna fight White Room.
Okay.
Right on point, right on point.
No, they're going point. They're going point.
No.
Oh shit! What am I doing?
Can you pop res or not?
No, don't.
Okay.
Run, Reaper. They're on full rush. They're on full rush.
I think Brig will do a lot. We want more long range.
We need to get out. We need to get out. We need to get out.
If this is going to be very interesting because they're playing pretty much the same team comp except for Junkrat. If they can make the fight last long enough, the enemy team wins. But they're running a Mercy, so maybe not. Actually, the blue team should win if they stay on the same team comp. They don't win this. You don't win this with two main supports like that.
Probably a Shatter.
They're gonna rush them down every single time. None of them have enough burst ceiling to stop this.
Let's regroup.
We can grab tire. Here.
Sniper,
we probably don't need grab tire.
Grab tire is very unconventional.
They have beat. They don't have coal.
We can use tire first, and then we can grab the build up tire again.
Oh, this is that dude. That's an idiot.
More no fade. Nice.
They have pretty much everything.
Okay, they have everything. Grab them at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab them at the door, and next time they come in, we can rally.
Try to hold your stun for Reaper.
Oh, I'm dead. That didn't go well.
Reaper.
Can I get a res?
Yeah, res or break. Next time they come in, we need to rally.
I got it.
They have tire too, probably. They have tire.
We're trying not to use all our ults. For the fight
coming back now.
When they come, I'm gonna do my whatever.
They have tire, coal, and slam.
Okay. My high noon's almost ready.
Can we rally? Now?
I'm gonna rally.
Jump back right hole. Reaper.
Get out the way.
I was like, wait.
What? Why?
So mean. He just wanted to mess with you.
Bruh.
Mars on the right somewhere, but probably.
Okay, dude.
We probably got,
I'm watching them. No, they're not going that way.
we need to back. We need to back. We have no Ryan. Back.
Yeah, we have no Ryan, so back up. Oh!
Play point. Play on 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 point.
Okay, I have.
Oh, I missed Shatter.
I need healing. Somebody need healing. Thank you.
Nice job. Good job. Good job.
Oh my god.
Nice job. Good job.
Phew. I played badly. Although I
That
wasn't
was
used
funny.
to Brig, so I guess.
Alrighty, alright.
Every Shatter, but I got thrown off the map.
So you guys did a little better there. Alt tracking, you were off. When I heard you alt track them for the, I think, second time maybe, you was off by like 40 or 50%. So you're saying they all had their ultimates? There's only one that had two I think that had their ults or coming close to it. Everybody else is at like 50 and 70%. So you gotta be, you want to be a little more closer or a little closer when it comes to calling these things, because you don't want to tell your team that they're going to have all these ultimates and then end up only having a couple, because then your team's going to have to invest so much into that fight, which you don't necessarily need to. If you're closer with alt tracking, your team can say, okay, well, we only need to invest 2 ults here or 1 ult here. But since you said that, you're investing a lot more of the ultimates, which you don't necessarily need to. So there's that. Target calling, you're still a little weak on target calling. Like I said, you gotta be that first one to initiate target calls and stuff. Every time, ideally how you want to think of it is, since you're running this Reinhardt, as soon as your Reinhardt goes to start swinging on somebody, call that target. As soon as that Reinhardt swings on, we're going after whatever target he's calling. Start with that first, and then when that target dies, then you go to the next one, go on to the next one, on to the next one. That's how you want to be calling targets, just starting out, because you have to be more vocal with your team, because there's a lot of times where y'all are just kind of going in and you have there's no real guide of who you're actually focusing. So you got to make sure you're there all the time to communicate with your team who you're supposed to be focusing down. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right. Next thing is shot calling. Y'all the strat that y'all ran on this map, y'all should have lost.
Yeah, no, Brig was not.
No, the Brig would have worked. I don't know why you played a Mercy with a Brawl composition. Why? Mercy doesn't even work in Brawl. You're not even running anything long range, or there's not even really anything long range to take advantage of on this map. Why run 2 main supports that have completely different play styles, rather than running 2 main supports that can at least benefit from each other? You could have easily ran a Lucio and Brig and shit on the enemy team that way. But you ran a Mercy and a Brig, which
Even worse when they lose.
yeah, but I mean, running against, like, making that team comp, starting that out, if they would have won, it would have been because you did that. And that can lose you games, because, like I said, if you're playing against the same skill level people and stuff like that, the enemy team should have definitely won that with their team comp. Like, and they was winning pretty well. I don't know why they actually lost that, but like, they're running a Moira Lucio, they were shitting on you guys. I think the only reason why they lost is, I think, maybe due to team comp, or like a DPS comp swap or something. I don't know, but yeah, the healing composition, you don't want to run a Mercy in an area where she can't fly around and get stuff done, because she's just going to get punished. And if you start on a map where she's already going to have a disadvantage, and then the enemy team plays into that disadvantage, you just gave a whole team fight over just because you made a bad decision. So you have to make sure you're starting out with good decisions first, and then you go to the next thing, or swap something up if needed. But always start out with good decisions that's going to work out the most, and then go from there. So those are things that you just want to keep in mind. All right. So let me tell everybody go general.
I can tell them. Do you want them to come to general?
Yeah, just everybody go to general chat at the top. Yeah. My voice is like shot. Oh my goodness.
Lord Reaper.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So, for everybody who's on blue team, you guys had the other person in here who was kind of who was new. I don't know if they were actually level 10, but if they were level 10, like if they were actually level 10 and they were that decent at it, I'm very surprised. I'm very impressed with a level 10.
So I don't think they were.
Okay, then maybe not then.
I think they were just shy. He was just shy, like he didn't know what to say. So I think that's what was his problem. Like he knows how to play, but he just didn't know how to like constantly call out like that.
Yeah, and that's what I was like. And so one thing I want to mention is like Reaper. How long have you been doing this?
Probably like shot calling like this.
Well, just being in the lobbies and stuff like that.
Oh, being in the lobby probably like almost a year. Yeah.
So to put it in perspective, the person who just came in literally has probably never done it once. And you seen me when I was telling you guys I have 800 hours or so of scrim experience, and that's not all just shot calling and stuff like that. I play support, so I'm not shot calling, and I also play flex support, so I'm rarely talking in general for the most part anyways. But the Reaper's been in these lobbies decent amount of times, doing this for a year or so. Not necessarily a year straight on, but mostly doing it on and off. He's been in a lot of lobbies and stuff like that. So for those things, you can see the difference of practice and doing it more often than somebody from day one doing it. So I just wanted to mention that for everybody, because like when I first heard Reaper talk, I was like, holy shit, like this is like, it is night and day when it comes to shot calling, on the experience, on how well and fast everything was going. But overall, that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that for me that I may have not have covered in detail or anything like that?
I'm trying to think of one, but I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, if anybody does, feel free to go ahead and ask.